good evening, good evening, everybody. Hello, and welcome to the Ladybirds. I know I'm repeating myself. Welcome, Ladybirds of AFN.
Welcome.
What's happening, everybody? I hope everybody, of course, as you see, no do-rags today. It's we coming in this thing on the loss, and yeah, it feels kind of bad to see that it was on primetime television as well, and
Ooh, in HD TV, honey.
everybody watching, and just like, why Falcons? Why? All right. So before we get into the conversation, of course, if you guys know, we are the Ladybirds of AFN. And I want to go ahead and let ladies introduce themselves, starting with the lady right next to me in her red. What's going on? Let everybody know who you are.
What's up, everybody? What's good? It's your girl, Cena B, your favorite comedian's niece on your mama side. Remember that part. Um, Excited to talk about some things today. Yeah. Um, they did not let it off easy on me in the office today. So, uh,
Yeah, I got tagged to quite a few things myself. It's just like, yeah, you just go ahead.
Yeah.
Right, like just go ahead.
Just go ahead.
Just go ahead.
Falcons already did it, Like I said, I got an abusive relationship with my football team. I love them. We fight all the time, but I always bring them back and forgive them because, that's my day one.
My day one.
Well, thank you, Miss Stina B. Welcome again. And right underneath Miss Stina, introduce who you are.
I'm better known as Auntie Pam. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our show. But I had a good distraction. My yellow jacket 7-0. So I had a lot to talk about them rather than my Falcons. So kudos to those yellow jackets.
Ready now. I mean. Okay. But no, I commend Pam and their team, and they're actually looking like a decent team right about now. So, kudos to those Georgia Tech Stingers.
Yellow jackets. Yellow jackets.
The.
Go ahead, say it, Miss Pam. Sting them.
Sting them.
All right. The yellow jackets. I was gonna call them honeycombs, but so all right. So all right, Miss Pam. Well, congratulations to your team. Of course.
I also got something to say.
Go ahead. What?
Guess who I beat in the fantasy league? Mr. Magnums. Yeah, buddy.
I'm gonna text him and say,
yeah, buddy. I got the proof. I got the receipts. I beat him.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking crap on his show, talking about he gonna beat me, and he was gonna come on to this show. That's what he said.
What you doing Sunday morning around 11 o'clock?
Oh, I need to pop on his show.
Okay, yes. I think so.
Go on there. Yes.
But you know what? I'm going to be at the game, but I can still pop on the show.
Okay, hold on. It's getting set up real quick.
You sure can. Mm-hmm. You just need to make your presence known. That's all.
Yes, we make sure my guest is coming in. Hold on, let me get that link sent.
And we're gonna bring the receipts. I took pictures.
Okay, you took pictures.
Okay.
I took pictures, and I didn't even stop. I had to bench Josh Allen. So I beat him without Josh Allen. Josh Allen was on the bench.
Okay. I see what you're doing over there, Hannon. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and give a shout out to our fans, everybody that's in here. Been early. Yeah. I saw Silk was the very first one up in here. I'm like, well, actually, take that back. We got Will.
Okay.
I saw
the thrill.
Sometimes
TikTok,
they delete some stuff here, but Will the Thrill, what's going on? Good morning, my
Will the Thrill.
Hey Will.
Hey Will.
Fan family in the chat, Ladybirds and a legend, rise up. Oh, so you already don't spill the beans. Spilt the beans that we have a legend in the house. Let me go ahead and shout out to the other, and I think he just got in the back here. I see you.
Yeah.
Engine number 9. Good evening, ladies.
Hello, my friend.
Mr. Ovie. Look at that. In there. and everyone in the chat, let's get the pop drinks pouring because the show is about to start. Please make sure you're sharing this out to everybody. Your mama,
Yes, share this live.
your dog, everybody, anybody that likes the Falcons, send it on to them so we can be watching this episode. I want this to be the biggest viewed show of tonight. Of course, coming up, AT Leo, how you doing?
AAT Leo.
Christy Lewis, what's going on?
Hey, my crime and partner in crime. She gonna be in Atlanta for that Miami game.
Yeah, and I definitely plan on being on that Miami game. So evening, ladies in chat. Let's see if y'all can get McDaniels fired. Loud fans. Okay.
Dolphins.
All right.
Dolphins.
So, we'll get some more people in the moment, but let's go ahead and bring in a special guest in the house and see if he's ready. Because we got him on today, people. Now, this is a repeat. Okay. So let's go ahead and bring the man, the myth, Mr. Fullback Pro Bowler himself. Ovie Mughelli.
Hey! How you guys doing? Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it. It's good to be back on the show.
Oh, we have you back as well.
Yes.
I know you was kind of up and moving. You had people in town that day, so I was like, okay, we got to get them back for the next time because the people just they want to hear what you have to say. So
you guys have some of the best fans and some of the best content out there. So I'm excited to come back.
Lady Birds of AFN.
Yes.
Hey.
So how are you feeling? Because we're gonna get right into this conversation about these Falcons.
Oh, let's do it. Today? I'm good today. So I'm better today than I was on. Can you guys hear the audio? Is that me? Probably me. Let me see. Okay, I didn't know if it was the feedback was me, but I want to say I'm better today than I was on Monday because that was a rough game to watch Sunday night, and just wondering what the heck happened to the same Falcons that beat Josh Allen in Monday Night Football. So I was very confused and didn't know how to feel, and I already told myself, hey, don't get too high, because when I get too high, these dirty birds find a way to rip your heart out. So I had cautious optimism. I'm still optimistic that we can build on some of the wonderful things that we were doing against the Commanders, against the Bills, and now hopefully against the 49ers, who had so many injuries. We should have beat them. No Joey Bosa, no a lot of their starters were out. We couldn't get it together. It was hard to watch.
It was hard to watch. It was. I was hoping that we was running from that momentum of that Monday night game. Like, ooh, this is great. We're feeling good. We're pumped. Now we're seeing our offense playing like they should be. We're protecting our quarterback. Everybody's getting catches and getting into the red zone and scoring.
Yeah.
Wasn't too worried about the defense too much, but to see what happened this game, I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't expecting it at all. But there were some bright spots. I mean, Kyle Pitts was a bright spot. He had one of his best games, I think, season high. Then we had Zach Harrison, who not one of our big name rookie edge rushers, but Zach was getting some tackles for loss and getting in the backfield. We had players who didn't have some of the fanfare, still stepping up, and it's always good to know that there are people, if we need them, they can step up and have a great game. But end of the day, from coaching to special teams to just all around, 10 men on the field, 12 men on the field, false starts. Penix didn't look as probably outside of Carolina, one of his worst games, to where he felt like he just wasn't in sync with his OC. He didn't feel comfortable. And I know Elijah Wilkinson, one of the backups who's now a starter, he was having trouble. He's been having trouble all season. And I don't call people out, but you call a spade a spade. If a player is not getting the job done and making it to where our quarterback has to always cautiously look to his blind side, that's not a good recipe for QBs being able to be crisp and accurate and comfortable in the pocket if your guy's getting off your block every other time. So a lot of things to fix.
Yes. 6. It said, "Hello, ladies. We need you." I already knew they was gonna start pitching you to come on the team. It says, "We need you this team, Ovie. Plowing and pancaking toast like it's quarterback."
I tell my daughter, my son, like these hands, my big hands used to block Michael Strahan and Ray Lewis and Ndamukong Suh, and so I got it in me. It's just that the gray hair is telling me that my time is come and gone. Like now, I stay in shape for my daughter's future boyfriend, so they understand that this 6'2", 255-pound grown man can still use these hands for purposes that you may not like. So I think staying in shape for me. But my football day is gone. Thank you for the compliment and the flattery, but I might get on that field.
Now, you won't get on the field to play, but would you ever consider coaching?
You know what? Coaching is fun when it's like young kids. These older kids, once they get to like high school and the NIL comes in there, the level and bravado is great. If you're not confident in yourself, then shoot, who else can be confident in you? So I love the confidence. It's just to the point where some of these kids are entitled and disrespectful, and they all think they're freaking Deion Sanders, and they're requesting crazy amounts of money, or I'm not playing, or I'm transferred. And so that's the reason Bill Belichick left the NFL. Sorry, that's the reason Nick Saban left college football. He was like, I can't do it. He's like, I can't. I'm Nick Saban. I'm going to this high school kid's house, and he's telling me what he's going to do, and he's making the demands on me rather than get a chance to play at Alabama. I understand both sides. The players deserve to get their money, and I'm all for that. But I just feel like it needs to be regulated in some way because I wouldn't be able to coach because I don't have the patience. If you ain't my kid and my son, and you're talking to me crazy, you got 3 strikes. You got one time to do something crazy. After that, I have somebody's kid up there. I'll be on the news going viral. I hear
pick up my son like that.
Yeah, spanking these babies. So no coaching right now.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get into some more conversation here. Thank you for being here. One of the questions I have for you now is let me go back to the top here. All right. So we're gonna talk about then versus now. When you look at the Falcons now compared to when you suited up, what's the biggest difference you see in the energy of the players and the way they approach the game now? And maybe considering, like, since you've been following the Falcons a lot, the Falcons, how do you feel?
Great question, actually. And me and my esteemed colleague, Michael Turner, talk about it a lot in our podcast. And we say, it's funny because when we were playing, the old school guys, like the Jesse Tuggles of the world, said that about us. And now we're saying it about this current group. The physicality, the violence, some of the just nastiness of football is getting erased from the game. And I understand some of that is for safety, but some of that just because these kids aren't going through it, and so they're a little softer. They called us soft. I thought we were playing hard-nosed football, but like I can definitely call this iteration of football, it's softer. You have players who still play hard, hit hard, and bring the wonderful level of violence we love in football. But if you just watch some games back in the 2000s and you watch games today, 2025, you'll see a big difference in the physicality of it. So that's one thing that I frankly don't like. But they're taking away 2-a-days. They used to have 3. I didn't know they used to have 3 days back when Tuggle was playing. So we had 2-a-days, and these guys are going to like freaking day camp. They have 1-a-days, 1 practice a day during training camp.
And a walkthrough. And did y'all have walkthroughs?
Yeah, we had lots of walkthroughs. Like one of the things later on in my career, the last couple of years of the Falcons, it was great because we did not put on the pads the last half of the season. It was all mental. It was all going through the motions. And we would only put on pads and actually hit on Sundays. It was strange for a fullback like myself who is used to physicality, is used to, fit my pads in certain ways, and just the pop and I think the repetition of the whole process. I needed that for goal line, for power eye, for kick out blocks, the whole thing. And we stopped doing that. But now they very rarely do pads even throughout the season. And it kind of shows with the missed tackles, with the blocking not being as crisp as it needs to. They, they're lucky they have Bijan because Bijan makes everyone look good. But if you watch some of the blocking, it's not as crisp as I would like it, probably as crisp as they would like it. So I would say that's one of the big differences I see.
Okay, good. I'm glad you said that. I just like the so we can compare it to what it is now but yes, they are putting those safety measures in there to protect them. And a lot of times the players have to think about how to tackle, where to tackle them now. So going from the end of the college, NFL, and got to really think about that. It's like, oh man, I don't want to get my team a penalty.
Yeah.
How can I get this guy and keep him safe and keep me safe? It's a lot of rule changes, but I know it's for the better. It's for the better because PE and players taking a lot of hits, and especially our quarterback, he got banged up. He got banged up a lot.
Yeah, he's getting banged up a lot. I'm sure y'all have one of these questions that's going to ask me about the Kirk Cousins question. It's a question that at some point, it's like a man's soap opera. That's what football is. It's a male soap opera, but actually, there's enough females who love it. It's just a soap opera, but a lot of guys, I never watched The Young and the Restless. My mom used to love watching Dallas, and I got some of these soap operas I got into because the drama.
Night.
Yep. It's the backstabbing, it's the drama, it's the tension. Like my wife loves like trash TV, reality TV shows. She'll watch Real Housewives of this and that, Married to Medicine, and she just likes the drama.
Yes.
And so we have our own set of drama that's starting with the Falcons because there are some rumblings and some grumblings about if Michael Penix is even a little bit hurt, if Michael Penix is not as crisp as we would like him to be, if Michael Penix is not throwing the ball like we'd hoped he did, we do have a $100 million guaranteed QB sitting holding a clipboard. The same guy who brought us to 6-2 last year, the same guy who was swagging and surfing because he had 500 yards for Tampa Bay, the same guy who brought us back from deficits, the same guy who beat the Super Bowl champions. He's in the wings. Yeah. And I don't want to play the quarterback carousel, but I'm all for Michael Penix. The way they didn't put Penix in until the last second with Kirk, hey, have that same energy with Michael Penix. I keep my boy in till the wheels fall off and then he can't do no more. Exactly. That's what I want. But there are probably some fans who say, bump that. I want to win games. I got no loyalty to Michael Penix. I want to win games. And Kirk Cousins, right now, if you look at the beginning of his season last year, looks a lot better than the current version of Michael Penix. So there are people who probably ask themselves, why on earth are we not putting him in and seeing what he can get? So that's the drama that's going to be for your mom and everybody else who wants to watch the quarterback situation unfold.
And I think the media is eating it up because
they love it.
They love it.
To the storyline. They panned to Kirk Cousins during the game, showing him like walking on the sideline. I was like, y'all doing it is on purpose.
Yeah.
For the fans to get him on there, put him on the
field. They ain't no good. Media ain't no good. I hear starting stuff.
Always got to start with us.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So now we're gonna really talk about it then, because we want to talk about. Now I think we had you on before the season started, or was it during? I can't remember.
It was the beginning.
In the beginning. So we was kind of talking about preseason. We thought them not playing the preseason made it a big deal. Then we had this early bye. We really didn't know where we was going with this team because it was inconsistent from the bye. We had a few players hurt. So bye week reflection, what do you see in this team pre and post bye week? And with that early bye, what's the toughest part about trying to finish this season strong? Now that we can see that the season can really be either way, depending on what team comes out there to play.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like I hate early bye weeks just because you do not have a chance to get the break you need the most, which is middle of the season, like in November, in December. The later the bye week, the better, because that can be the difference of you being able to make the last playoff push or not. So I think it's going to be something that's going to come bite us in the end, because football is a very physical sport, and injuries will happen. And there will be a couple of situations where we would love a bye week, but we had the wonderful ability to get a win before that bye. I've been in several teams. I played for 10 years. When you lose before a bye week, you can't enjoy yourself. The food don't taste as good. You can't, relax. You can't go out there and drink a Mai Tai because you're just like, dang, we're a bunch of losers. We lost. We can't. We don't deserve to be out here relaxing. But you win before a bye week. Oh, you can really relax. You can have a little extra drink. Get you a couple massages. Take a little staycation in Atlanta. Don't go to Cancun, but a little staycation. You can enjoy yourself in that bye week. So I'm so happy my boys beat the Commanders and got a chance to, really end on a good note. And that extra week, I'd like to think helped us prepare for a very tough Buffalo Bills team that no one thought we were going to beat. Every single group of talking heads, they were like Bills, 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 Bills. Maybe one time Falcons. So the fact that we were able to pull that out, man, and I was there in person. I was not trying to go to the game because I was just tired. I was with the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday at their event. Then I went to Brian Jordan's golf tournament on that Monday morning. I had a chance to golf and meet with Chris Tucker. He's still funny. I told him that rush hour 4 needs to happen. He needs to figure it out. And so I was golfing for 6 to 8 hours. I went home, was tired. I had a good friend that was like, come on over. I said, the only way I'm going is if I have a car pick me up and someone gives me a ticket to the suite. He's like, done and done. I'm like, wait, really? He's like, come on. I said, God damn it. And so I ended up going, and I had a good time, but I was tired. I had a good time. I mean, we won. I thought we better win. If I go, we better win. And we did.
Okay. And of course, you're a celebrity. You're a legend. So I'm pretty sure everybody, hey, let me get a picture. Let me get an autograph. Let me, you try to hide the weeks though and sneak in the back so you won't be bothered and go home and go to sleep.
The funny thing, and please, every one of your fans, let them know this. If you see me out at a Kroger or Home Depot at a game, please do not feel any way about coming up to me. I actually enjoy engaging with the fans. I love signing autographs, taking pictures because remember, I'm not Roddy White. I'm not Matt Ryan. I'm not even Turner. Like I'm over my head. I still got a little pull, but I don't get that much love. So if people show me love, it means a lot. So never feel a certain way about coming up and asking for an autograph picture, even just getting a dap or say what's up, a hug. I really do appreciate my time here at the Falcons and love the fact that I get to stay in the city I played in and where I got so much love. So never a deal for me.
You're getting love right here on the Lady Birds of AFN Falcons Nation. We got to keep bringing you back because the fans, you're the voice of the fans, so the fans love you. So, make sure y'all hear that. Give him extra love.
Yes, that's right.
All the pictures, make a big deal because he is big. He's a pro bowler,
Yes.
Got his records to prove himself as well. Of course, I know we got generations that don't even know who you are now.
I'm old. I know it's crazy. Young kids.
Like, who is this guy?
They don't even know what a fullback is. I said, I play fullback. Like, what's a fullback? I said, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's where we're at now. That's where we're at now.
So we got the next question, Miss Stina B. You want to go ahead and ask him this? Speaking of fullbacks, I'm gonna put this up here. I'm sorry. Did you see it? Okay, there you go. I made a ticker. Never mind. My bad. Let me take it up to the top. I made one that goes scroll at the bottom. Moving too fast. Okay, I'm gonna put it up here now so you can see it better. Here you go.
Okay. Yes, we were talking about fullbacks. So fullbacks don't always get the spotlight, but they definitely set the tone. Set the tone. What did that role teach you about leadership and toughness? And do you still see that kind of mentality in today's game?
Another great question. Yeah, we definitely don't always get the spotlight. And I was blessed to play or switch to fullback when I was in college. I was a tailback in high school. I got drafted. I got signed to Wake Forest University as a tailback or an athlete. When I got there, there were 3-4 other tailbacks that were faster than me, more agile than me, They weren't stronger than me. I was the big Eddie George, Derrick Henry type of power back, but I just could not move the way that they moved, and the coaches wanted a scat back, not a big power back. So I had to make a decision where they're like, either you could redshirt and learn the fullback position, and the job will be yours to compete for, or you can be our four-string tailback. I'm like, I ain't sitting on no bench. And so I was able to adjust and adapt. I tell my kids and the youth I talk to all the time that, you know, if you're not willing to adjust and adapt in life, then it's going to be tough sledding. That's part of growing, part of maturing, learning how to adjust and adapt and really pivot. So I pivoted from tailback to fullback, and one of the greatest pivots of my life. You know, it got me in a place where I was able to excel and, I guess, prove things to myself. I didn't know I could block this well, but I'd never done it. You know, another life lesson. Yeah, another life lesson, which is like there's so many things people just have never done. Like, oh, I can't do that. I can't do this. Or, you know, I'm a lawyer. I can't be a chef. Or, you know, I'm a doctor. I can't be a lawyer. Or whatever you think you can't be, how do you know? Try it. I was like, I ain't never blocked anybody in high school. I was like, I am a tailback. I am, you know, Michael Turner. I'm work done. Like, I'm Barry Sanders, Walt Payton. I was practicing all my moves. You want me to go into the background, and you want me to just make them look good. Oh, no, baby. I'm over Haley. Like, y'all know who I am. Like, I'm all the ego, and like every tailback does. You feel like you're the man. And I am still the man, just a man in a different role. And it took a while to really understand that role. Regarding toughness and leadership, because I was the heartbeat of my team at Wake, like I broke down the huddle. I did our little call back and return, call and repeat. You know, I was the one with the hand up, breaking it down and bouncing with everybody. And I don't know how I even got to that role. I don't know. I wanted everyone to understand that I would never ask them to do anything that I wouldn't do myself, as far as pushing myself, as far as, you know, training hard, as far as staying late, as far as watching film. I was like, you know, if y'all are willing to go as hard as me, y'all push me, I'll push you. We'll keep on going and pushing past our limits. So the leadership came because I was able to lead by action. When they saw me knocking out people, pancaking people, I always do a little extra. I make sure after I knock them down, you know, I'd shake them a little bit and drag them around and make sure all the people saw this, because I probably felt sorry for him and his parents, his family, but I was trying to make examples out of people. My thing was that I don't want a quiet block out in the corner. I want a block that's very loud and that everyone sees. I'll even let them try to get back up so I can knock them back down so people can see that and it catches on film. So I think all of that extra stuff made me somebody who the commentators like to circle, like to point out, like to highlight, and that helped me in a big way. As far as today's game, I mean, I spoke about it before. The physicality is not there. One of the things that was just bothering me the whole game, and I'm not a hater. I do not condone hating. It's unnecessary. It's pointless. But calling out facts is something that I do. I'd like to call a spade a spade. The fullbacks of this era do not block like Lorenzo Neal or Max Strong or Mike Allstott or, you know, we had even Moose Johnson, Smith. These fullbacks don't block that way. The 9-time Pro Bowler, Kyle Juszczyk, oh, he's a great fullback if fullback's primary position was catching the ball and running routes and, you know, being able to run with the ball. He ran with the ball, but blocking, I kept on watching him because they posted 9-time Pro Bowler, Kyle Juszczyk. I'm like, okay, let me see if he's that guy. His blocks were so mediocre. They were so just inadequate. It was bothering me. I wanted to post it, but I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna post it. I'm gonna get like, oh, you just hating. Yeah. And I don't like talking about their fullbacks. But I'm just like, y'all need to watch. Y'all just watch the film. Watch the film. Watch when number 44, the 9-time Pro Bowler, is blocking people. He's bouncing off them. He's falling down. And so I realized that it's a popularity contest. These Pro Bowls, these All Pro, it's a popularity contest, not a contest of skill. So that's my long-winded answer.
Okay, and I actually agree. Because it's quite a few of our Falcons players that got some skills, and they get just. I mean, even though we want to be in the Super Bowl, but you know, all of the Pro Bowl picks and everything else, they don't skate on a lot of our skillful players out there. And of course, I'm as biased being Falcon, but any player that deserves to be on there, it is a popularity contest. And Willie Waddle said it's almost strange now. I'm not sure if you know Ovie. He's seen this, but I feel like outside of Ricard and I can't say that name right there. There's not many true fullbacks. You already said that. It's kind of we talked about it last show that it's really kind of a position that's kind of omitting itself because they don't tackle. They don't.
Yeah. They want to have 5 wide receivers. They want to have a tight end or an H back that can play fullback, play tight end, block, catch, everything. And so I get that, and that's why fullbacks have to be well-rounded. I like to think that because I played tailback, I could run the ball. I was big on running routes and catching the ball. I was not as good as Kyle Juszczyk. He's great at running routes, but what I dominated at was blocking. Like I was able to block, defensive ends like Michael Strahan, linebackers, Hall of Famers like Ray Lewis. I was meeting them in the hole and beating them. So I don't see fullbacks in the modern era like just knocking people out the hole, creating space, creating levels. The level of I guess physicality is just not there.
Yeah. And Ms. Pam, I'm gonna let you go ahead and go to this next question for us. Give me 1 second. So we're talking about just the culture. We've been talking about this culture a little bit, but Ms. Pam, can you go ahead and ask that question for me?
Okay, the locker room culture. Every good team has the one. Let's see.
Its own vibe.
Let's see. What is the culture did to build the fullback, the Falcons? Oh, I can only read it. I'm sorry.
You want me to read it for you, Pam?
Yeah, go ahead and read it.
Okay.
Those fine print.
Sorry about that. Because she's not on her regular device. I do understand.
Yeah. It's all right. My eyes are.
I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh my God.
I need my spectacles.
I'm going to read it to you. It says, basically about the locker room culture. Every good team has its own vibe. What kind of culture did y'all build back in the time that you was playing with the Falcons? And do you see that same brotherhood in this new generation of Falcons? Because this team is tweaks there. We got a decent team if we can get it right on both sides with the coaches and things like that. How do you feel about the culture compared to what it is now?
So I do think they do a good job of that. Just the era, the connectivity, the cell phones, the social media, the ability for these players are making more money to have more events and sponsor barbecues at each other's houses, and there's some seriously the good people like Caleb McGarry, Chris Lindstrom, those 2 linemen. The game starts in the trenches. If you have great O-line and D-line, you can really win a lot of games. And I love our O-line, and we've had Chris Lindstrom on. I've had Caleb McGarry on. Those 2 guys are just solid individuals that talk about, you can even see it on their social media, they're congregating each other's houses. They are picking each other up on the sideline. They're not pointing fingers. So I think that culture has stayed with the Falcons. When I was there, it was great. So I had bad culture and great culture. And it starts with the leaders, but the coaches definitely help. So obviously the Bobby Petrino year was one of the craziest years of my life. But that horrible season where this college coach tried to tell grown men to be quiet. He literally said, ladies, he was like shushing. He had shushers. He had people going around shushing 30-year-old men. And they're like maybe 35. They're like, shh, focus, it's game day. I'm like, if you don't get your finger out of my face, it's just like, it was crazy to me because I come from Baltimore where we were 13-3 that season. You know,
Uh-huh.
with Ray Lewis and Ed Reed and Deion Sanders and Jonathan Ogden, all
Oh
Hall of
yeah.
Famers. With those guys leading our team, we kind of ran it. And Brian Billick gave us the ability to run our own show. And Bob Petrino, I don't know what he was trying to do, but it wasn't working. So having him at the top create a culture of finger pointing, of lack of trust, of no accountability, that kind of seeped into the leaders of the team. We had guys who were really just out for themselves. They were tired of it. We were losing lots of games because Michael Vick had his thing he was going through.
Yeah.
It was a hot mess. But the next year, when Matt Ryan came, Thomas Dimitroff came, Michael Turner came, we changed the head coaching, Mike Smith.
Yes.
We were able to have some leaders in there that really changed the culture, and we were more together. We had a winning season. Matt Ryan was, even though he was a rookie, he was a great for our locker room
Yes.
because he didn't care. He told everyone that there was a standard, and this standard was going to be set by him, and he wanted us to push him, and for him to push us. It was great.
Wonderful.
I'm glad you said that about Matt Ryan and everything that came in there because, it's great to hear it from a player's perspective. Someone that actually played the game right alongside with Matt Ryan, was in the locker room with Matt Ryan, probably went to dinner with Matt Ryan and
I did.
talking with Matt Ryan.
He was in my neighborhood. Like we actually go together. Yeah.
So, you're down, you're making us feel proud to be, a fan of Matt Ryan and stuck up for him because that's a very sticky subject about Matt Ryan. Our fans is like, they just give him. He was like a love-hate relationship in our fan base. Let's be real.
He does not deserve it.
Thank you. I tell people like Matt Ryan disrespect will not be allowed when I'm here. You got to find some other place to go talk about that because they will find the craziest and the most random stats or reason to say Matt was a bust and Matt's the reason we didn't win and Matt's this and Matt's that. I was like, what were y'all watching? Like,
what game was that?
You saw the Marcus Mariota, Desmond Ritter quarterback carousel when Matt left. You saw how important a stable quarterback is.
That's important position.
Yeah, so I've been in the huddle with Matt where he has called out or cussed out Julio, Roddy, Tony Gonzalez. He doesn't care who you are or how good you are.
Yes.
You need to do your dang job. Do your job.
Yes.
And having somebody at that level hold everyone else accountable, and he'll hold himself accountable and say, that was me, guys. That was my bad. It won't happen again. That's something that I'm just like, it's rare. It was fun and even beautiful to see and be a part of that where I played with greatness. And I had somebody that pushed me to be better and challenged me to always improve my game. So, that culture that we had, a big part of that was because of Mr. Matthew Ryan.
Okay. All right now. Yeah.
Forever QB1.
That's my quarterback, man.
That's my quarterback.
Forever QB1.
I love it.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I took the punches.
Mad respect.
Like, you know what?
I'm telling you.
Matt Ryan is my guy, and he still is my quarterback. I don't care what nobody says.
They said, "Is that your man?" Yes.
Yes.
It is.
That is my man.
He looked good on
He's a
CBS.
because he's a talented man. We'll see him coaching one day. We hope to see the at least see either if he's coaching when his kids, his twins come out there and play some game.
Ice Cube.
The Ice Cubes, they be on the sideline taking it in. They be watching. They be in the action when it's be on training camp and things. I love it. I love it.
I love it as well. It's wonderful.
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get you to this last question, and I want to follow up with whatever projects you got going on. Of course, we already know you from hosting a show with Michael Turner, but this last question right here. It's a good question. If you could pull one of these young Falcons to the side and drop a little, OG wisdom, because we love veteran presences when y'all get out there. Are you doing that?
That's right.
Go out there and play. Do you talk to the players?
I do. I see him a lot of times at charity events, at the community relations events. I'm able to see him sometimes. I go to the practice to do some appearances, and I get a chance to reach out to them. Love again Jesse Bates, Caleb McGarry, Chris Lindstrom, some of my favorites. But we got some David Onyemata, Ruka Ororo, fellow Nigerians. So I've been able to connect with Arnold Ebikadi. You know, I love my Africans. You know, got a special relationship with them.
Yes.
So
Yes.
no, I love seeing these young guys win and succeed. And there are so many things that I love to tell them because I'm far from perfect. I made some mistakes, and I hope to, you know, to goodness they don't make these mistakes when they're playing, because you have a short window to play this game. You do not want to live with regret where you feel like you didn't give your all, you didn't sacrifice, you didn't, you know, say no to parties or to girls or to going out or to, you know, having too much fun. Like, you gotta keep the main thing the main thing.
Yes.
So I when I get a chance, I always give a little bit of wisdom and try to just give a couple of tidbits, because they're too good, and your source potential that's never realized is probably one of the most disappointing and painful things ever.
Okay, and of course, you kind of answered
Mhm.
some of my question here, which is basically, you know, what wisdom you would give some of those players about staying locked in and making it through the grind of the NFL season, because we're winning and losing. So
Mm-hmm.
sure, they're feeling some type of way about what role they played into that loss or win, and being you, what kept you motivated during those times?
Well, for me, I knew that I could never get the game back. I knew I could never get the game back. I also knew that the eye of the sky not only didn't lie, but was forever. And I wanted to put a series of games together that kind of displayed the type of person I am, the type of man I am, somebody that people could count on, somebody who made excellence a standard, somebody who set up every time he touched the field to dominate. And I look at it as a testament to my family, to my mom and dad who raised me, and to just the quality of an individual that I am, which is a part of them. So it was personal. Every time I came out there, it was personal, and I always looked at it as there are people out there who don't think I deserve the opportunity, people out there who don't think I'm good enough. There are players out there, maybe some even, you know, coaches and staff. They were always trying to find the next Ovie Mughelli to replace me, because at the time, I was the highest paid fullback in the NFL, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010. 2000, I was the guy. There was no fullback in the National Football League that was making more money than me. So I wanted to make sure they knew that I wasn't just the highest paid, I was the best. I was the absolute equal best. There is nobody out there who can catch better, who can run better, and who definitely can block better than Ovie Mughelli. So with that mindset, I came out there trying to make examples out of people, try to embarrass people, trying to make it to where they're watching film on me and saying, "Watch out for Ovie," or we've seen you, we know what you do. It was something to where I looked forward to it, and I think that helped me get get freaking set. I love it. Yeah, so you know, it's like people pushing you. Talk about my boy Matty Ice. Yeah, he had to push me, and I wanted to make sure I answered the call. So that's what drove me, because when you hit game 13, game 14, game 15, your body's weary. It is hard to get out of bed on Monday, but you go to the training room, you get your ice, your stem, hot tub, cold tub, contrast. You get to go to the chiropractor, get a massage, and by Wednesday, you're back at it. You have to start practicing in pads or start running full speed, because this is what you signed up for. This is why they're paying you the millions of dollars. This is what you know you can do. So stop complaining. Do it. I hate excuses. I was never allowed to give excuses, because my parents, Nigerian immigrants, came from next to nothing and came to this country and built their empire. My dad paid his way through school, you know, was out there walking miles as the oldest of 13, getting food, getting water, getting kerosene to light the generator, to get electricity so they can study so when they come to America. And I'm complaining. I have the audacity to complain after my parents went through. My dad
Yes.
worked at Burger King, security officer. He put us through school. Like all I have is opportunity. All I have is blessings. All I have is a chance to be the best me I can be. So I for darn sure was not going to make it up. So that's what kind of drove me every day.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I
All
love
right.
that. I love that. And I know that you're giving that wisdom to the guys on the field because they need it right now.
They do.
They
Mm-hmm.
really do.
They
I
sure
feel,
do.
because you can
Mm-hmm.
just see their head down when a game is losing. And I can just, if we're, the fans are feeling it, I know the players are too. And,
Yeah.
after a bye week, and we don't have we got a long stretch ahead of the game. You got to keep your head in the game, like you said. Stay focused. Get out there and don't be out there partying, doing all that, spending your money crazy. Stay
Yeah.
focused on the task at hand is being that best player that you can be to make sure. But I like the fact that this team comes together and say, you know what, I'm here for my my teammate. My teammate makes me better. So if he's being better, I also got to put up myself and be better as well. That way we can come all together and have a great team. So I appreciate you, Ovie, and I wanted you to go ahead and let us know just a little bit about
Yes.
upcoming for you. Of course, you got the show with Michael Turner.
Of
Where did you
course.
watch that at?
Yeah, no, Believe in Falcons. We got a YouTube channel. We're on Apple, Spotify. Just Believe spelled BLEAV. Believe in Falcons. We are growing the podcast. I just left Prize Picks. We were talking to them over in downtown Atlanta about potential sponsorship. We're talking to walk-ons about some sponsorship. So we are we're somewhat new to this space and just trying to really grow the platform because we enjoy it. Like I mentioned, we love engagement with the fans. We feel like we have a unique perspective, and so we're starting to get 2, 3, 4, 5,000 downloads, and
Yeah.
it's starting to get fun. So we're just saying, hey, like, subscribe, check us
Yes.
out. And you ain't gotta listen to it. Just press play and walk away, and then press
Play
play
and
again.
walk
Like,
away.
Yes.
Well,
hey,
but I
we,
would like for you guys to listen to because
I mean,
they give some good gems from the former player perspective. So I feel like it's a different insider than us as fans, or of course the people that get paid to talk about it that might not even watch the Falcons. You actually played for the team. You've been in that position before, so I think your expertise will be a little bit more different than everybody else. So it's a different look at it. So I love to see former players get out there and talk. So Prize Pick, y'all better go ahead and pick them up.
Yes.
Okay.
Pick them up. Sponsorships.
Yeah.
And, do you also have your foundation still going? Is that still?
I do. Like we're doing some exciting stuff with the foundation, trying to use sports to promote sustainability. We're talking to a couple of different corporations about working with them for our second comic book, Gridiron Green. So it's exciting because
Awesome.
I don't care what people say. Like it's always a good thing to make sure we keep this planet healthy and safe for our kids, grandkids. And if there's ways to do that and make more money in the green economy, I want to make sure that these kids, especially kids of color who usually aren't exposed to all the things that are going on in sustainability, environmental space, at least are aware of what the opportunities are.
Okay, and this came from stemming from where did this foundation come from?
Yeah, so the foundation came from my kids. My kids were born premature. They were in the NICU. They had to stay in the NICU about almost 30 days more because the air quality in Atlanta at the time was dangerous for them. It wasn't bad, but it was bad enough to where their underdeveloped lungs couldn't leave that little NICU bubble. And as somebody who was doing very well, I had lots of money, lots of fame, lots of fortune. I didn't have the ability to give my kids a breath of air because I wasn't even concerned or worried about or even knowledgeable about what the environment could do to impact my children. So I wanted to learn more about that so I could be a complete father and protect my kids with any and everything that was thrown at them. And the more I learned from it, the more I realized that there is a huge need to get more people of color involved in the space and to take full advantage of some of the ways that you could really benefit. So I was able to work with Al Gore and Ted Turner and Van Jones, who's back in the day, and speak at the White House. I worked with the United Nations. UNICEF was sponsored my comic book. I did a lot of fun stuff in the green space, so it was great.
Okay. So where can they find that information if they want to look a little bit about the comic book? I think that was interesting too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's omfgreen.org. omfgreen.org. You can get more information on the foundation. And as far as me and the work I do now, I'm a doctor's son. I work in the healthcare space. Really excited to be a benefits consultant. I work as an ambassador with AFLAC. We do cancer, injury, accident policies. So if you have any
Awesome.
information that or any questions about some of the ways we can help, it is it's ono-consulting.com, ono-consulting.com.
Okay,
So
and I will get all
you know,
those links and everything and put it in the description at
Yes.
the end of the show so that way they can find it, follow it, share it, and also
yeah,
let everybody know
Yes.
that we came from the Lady Birds of AFN. You want some more
Yes.
information about that. So, but
That's
thank
right.
you for joining
Thank
us
you.
tonight, ladies. We're excited
Yes.
to have you on once again. Of
Yes.
course, you are more than welcome to join us at any time. And of course, if you get sweet tickets, go ahead and say,
Yeah,
you want a couple
we
of them to the Lady Birds. Put us in there.
y'all. I'll take care of you guys.
All right, thank you. Have a great one. Enjoy your evening.
All right, thank you, ladies. See y'all
Thank you.
Thank
tonight.
you, Ovie. Good
Ovie.
night.
Later.
That was great.
It was good.
That was great.
Great. So, and we learned a lot. I love to get the former players on because
Yes.
it's to have someone that actually played a lot, and I love that
And
he's
no,
talking about Ryan because I'm gonna cut
yes,
those parts out and share it and
yes,
repost it. I'm gonna
yes,
tell y'all something about Matt Ryan. Coming
yes,
from a former player that played,
yes,
Coming from a former player,
he
yes,
yes.
didn't come in and
yes,
said that he was in there about business. He didn't play, and he did say get consent. He was like, get out, get your
yes,
butt in line and get together because we got to make this happen. And Debo said, Lady Birds, Ovie the
yes,
fullback, greatness, awesome show as always.
yes,
AFN
yes,
rise up. Thank you,
yes.
Scotty
Yes.
Robbins,
Thank you, Diva.
for the hands. I don't know if Bree if she's gonna make it on, but we're gonna go ahead and talk about because I know of course he's a busy
Yeah,
man, so I didn't want to hold up
yeah,
too much.
yeah.
So let's talk about this game.
Mm-mm. I don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna let Miss Pam
we
talk about
we
it.
we gotta talk about it.
We gotta talk
Now to tell you
about it.
how bad it was, I've been binge watching on my Korean drama on Netflix and Vidax. So hey, but I'm ready to talk about it.
All right.
Um,
So
all
so
I can say,
one thing update. They're saying that we're gonna start with Michael Penix.
yeah,
They're saying that it's a bone injury or bruise, not a
it's
Bone
bruise.
bruise, yeah.
Bro Bruce,
So
yeah,
he most likely will be playing on Sunday.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
because it's not on his foot, right?
yes, not on his foot. That's what they're
I'm
saying.
kind of upset with the referee because if it was, I felt like if it was somebody like maybe Baker Mayfield or some of the popular, famous quarterback, the
Ooh,
flags would have been thrown out there because
ooh.
he got some tackles way below the legs, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm not happy about that.
Clock it.
Pockets. Yeah. So it's going to be limit his power to plant, but it's not structural. So that's because
And then there was
everybody
a lot of holding on their defense side of the ball too that they didn't call. That's another thing.
For sure. Definitely some calls on the defense
Mhm.
side that had me
Yeah.
hot.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of mad with the offensive coordinator. I mean, you're going to have Kyle Shanahan do what you need to do, run the ball. With Christian McCaffrey, you could have used Bijan a little bit more in that game, I
Sure
felt.
could have.
you know, to take pressure off of Michael Penix. I mean, they were just running down the throat, at will, just throwing the ball to McCaffrey, running the ball. Why didn't they do the same thing with Bijan? Is my question.
Right.
You
And
know.
also, I miss Caleb.
Oh God, yeah. In this game, he would
Yeah.
have been
I miss
good.
Caleb. Caleb. I
Everybody
mean,
complained about Caleb McGarrett, but one darn thing about him, he could block. I'm gonna tell you, he could mow people over. Cause Bijan mentioned it
period.
in one interview that he actually did that. You know,
Literally. the missing thing that we needed to just
Yes.
give Michael a break. And I
Yeah.
was just like, every time I was like,
Yeah. Dog.
Caleb would have had him. Caleb would
He
have
would have.
had him.
He would have had him. He would have had him. He
Yeah.
would definitely would have been ready and up for that
He was
game.
like we were talking about earlier
Hmm.
with Ovie. It was like, yeah, he was getting banged up quite a bit, and
He
we got to protect our quarterback, man.
got to protect
We
him,
gotta
and he
protect
was not
him.
protected
we
him
got to
at
keep him
all.
uninjured because it was first it was the arm. He was favoring that a
Yep.
little bit, but thankfully it
Yeah.
wasn't his throwing arm.
It was a non-throwing arm that he kind of hurt, but yeah, that was kind of rough. That was hard to watch. That was really hard to watch.
It was hard to watch. So I mean, and me personally, I was like, you know what, and I said it. I said it's depending on what team gets off that bus. I'm
Mhm.
not still all convinced in this offensive coordinator. Yeah, we had a decent game,
I'm
but
not happy with him.
can we say consistent? That's what
Mm-mm.
Coach Unchained said on Saturday. Can we say
Mm-hmm.
consistent? Could we?
Mm-mm.
That we I just don't know what to say at this point. I'm tired of the back and forth of our identity of what this offensive line is going to be.
Right.
They were predictable
They
because
were predictable.
every run, every play that they ran, the defense kind of counteracted. I'm like, it's a mirror of. I mean, they saw the play. It's just like they maybe stole the playbook or something. I'm just, what is going on with
I said
that?
Elijah Wickerson played really, really bad against the 49ers,
I was
guys.
just about to
Yes.
talk about the edge. The edge? What edge? I mean, just soft.
They get
And then
exposed
when
a
we
little
lost
bit, y'all.
Diablo, that did it
Then
right
my boy
there.
got hurt. Like,
And I
come
mean, I hated
on.
that because he was stopping the run pretty much.
He was the
You know?
only one out there getting it. Like, I was like, where's
Yeah.
Jesse? Jesse
And
Bates
then you
was
put
non existent.
and you
You
put
ready, Miss Bree?
what Knight Rider said Kazoo in there in his place, and he just it was just a hot mess.
And we
That's
got
all I
Bree
can
in the
say. I
background.
was like, what
She
are you
wanted to come in and
doing?
talk about this game today. She was
Ugh.
actually no, that was a away game. Never mind. She was at the last game. So let me go ahead and bring her on in. Miss Bree, what's up?
Hey,
Hey
What's up?
Bree.
Hey,
how
Bree.
Did you get some
how
work
y'all?
done?
Yes, I'm getting some work done, y'all. I thought my observation was next week. It's Thursday. No, I'll
Oh
be ready. We good. We good. We good. We
no. Okay,
good.
okay, okay.
More prepared than more. Hey,
Yeah,
give you a little bit more
yes.
time.
But yeah,
Okay.
this loss. I had to take my do rag off. That's why I had to get myself ready. Okay.
I was looking at. I
Yeah,
was
because
looking
none of that
at
today.
Ooh, we
No,
didn't do that today. Oh
I ain't put the
no.
logo on today. No. But no, we 3-3. Out of those three losses, I can honestly say one of those losses we definitely deserved. Two of them we gave it away. And yesterday, definitely, well, Sunday was given away.
Mhm.
That
It's
that
on coaching.
that
It's all on
situation,
coaching.
yeah.
it is definitely on coaching.
On
It's kind of
coaching. You
like
can't. No
we
ifs
have
and buts
this
about it.
we have this scheme we draw up. They plan for to utilize Bijan, which I didn't understand why he kept creating plays for him to run up the middle when it wasn't working. But it's kind of like we don't have a plan B, we don't have a plan C, we don't have a plan D. We still gonna utilize and execute plan A regardless if it works or not because we don't have anything else working.
I'm
And
telling you.
that call when I sent you all that message, I think it was the first drive. And I told you I always hate when offense gets the ball the first. I always
Mm-mm.
rather the defense started us off, but I hate it just it stresses me out. But that play on 4-1, we punted the
Ooh,
ball.
child.
I was pissed. And then on that second time we had 4-1, why? And when it was a crucial moment, why
You
are
took
we
these
throwing
down
the
out of the game.
ball to Drake and not using Tyler to get it? That
And
was
he
Tyler
took
just
Bijan
literally.
out of the game. He took his best running back out of the game, which I couldn't understand.
I'm
Oh, I was
like,
bad.
you doing stuff that doesn't make sense, and you're
Mm,
not utilizing the people that needs to be utilized. And then
mm,
this whole kicker situation, you can't kick a 52 yarder or 55 yarder. That's just baffling to me. Where we got to punt the ball when you got kickers on other teams that are making 50 yarders, 55 yarders. Why? What is going on?
We need a draft. We need to draft a kicker. They're from Makeaway Sports. Shout out to them.
We
He
need to
said
find.
we could easily draft a kicker in the 7th round.
Well, we ain't got time
With
to draft
with
him.
with what we got, we got a
We
Need them
got to
offensive
now.
get
line
some
player
now.
that's not even
We
played.
need them now. So is anybody in the free
We need
agency
now.
that we can maybe
I
pick
keep
up?
saying
No,
there's
they in
somebody in the
college.
free
They're in college,
agency.
Maggie. They are all in college. And if they don't get
Uh,
one of them guys next year, I'm gonna be pissed off mad about it. Because I know
ooh,
one of the guys is on my team, my Georgia Tech team. And
what
I
was
can tell you that.
what's up with
But
Blankenship? Because he
Hey,
just kicked. He kicked for
why don't
charity the
they
other
ever
day.
bring up Blankenship? You make a great point.
He
hmm,
kicked for charity the other day, and it got. Well, I can't remember. It was 100,000. I can't remember. It was 1,000,000. I can't remember. But he said something about he's not signed to a team. It's like
what's
I'm just.
going on?
It's just the coaching situations, and then with that 10-second runoff.
Mm.
The football guys were not on our side when that ball landed within the 10 seconds left. I'm like, this is
It
the
hit the
second
ground and
week.
they took it off and it's a 10
Yeah,
second runoff.
and had it
That
had
was
it been
bad.
had it been a hit what 12 seconds, 11 seconds, we would have been good to drop another play. But it's like this
Mm,
is the second week
Yeah.
before the half. We
yeah.
cannot put up points with this
Can I
clock
score in the red
management.
zone? What's going on with that?
And
I
it's kind of
mean,
like
we're
Raheem, if
last in
you
that probably.
yeah, if you can't sit here and score within the last 2 minute warning when you have the ball, you need to hire somebody that can do clock management because apparently you don't have nobody on your squad or you yourself. And what also pisses me off because today is a rant. I take Whitney's spot. I ain't gonna be as ruthless as her, but
We're gonna say something about Miss
it,
Whitney in a minute. I hope she's
okay,
watching.
There
We're
I
gonna say
can.
yeah,
something
Yeah,
but
about her in a minute.
yeah, yeah.
what baffles me when he goes on interviews, oh yeah, it's the coaching situation, it's the problem, da 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 da. But it's kind of
Mm,
like you say this week in and week out, and we still do not see any improvement. It's kind of
At
like now
all.
you got rid of someone on the offensive side, but you're still not making changes on the offensive side of coaching because this is still the believe it or not, in my opinion, 6 weeks where we still have offensive calls that are just crazy. I don't
man,
understand
horrible.
why hasn't it not been addressed. And moving him out the booth, I told y'all we're gonna make a difference. He just closer to the exit, in my opinion. That needs to be fixed. But it's now like Raheem, you are now making decisions yourself as a head coach of these non-calls. Like your seat hot. Zach Robinson's seat is so hot he can't even get near it. But
Well, at least
Raheem's seat,
he'll get a college job. At least he would when he leaves, cause they want him in college.
Yeah, they do want him in
well, he
college.
he can have
Yeah,
him because I
but
told you I wanted him.
Yeah, y'all could take them.
I
Please
but
wanted him
do
to
us a favor.
simulate
but I'm gonna tell you, Raheem don't make this team don't
Raheem
make the
on his.
playoff. Raheem job is gone. I'm gonna tell
You
y'all
think
that.
so? You
Oh,
think
I already
Raheem?
know.
Terry would not be going nowhere. It'll be Raheem.
So you
I
think
was.
that they wouldn't get rid of the offensive coordinator coach, offensive coordinator? Because look at Atlanta Falcons need to get rid of the pistol formation. Zach Robinson is
Oh my God!
terrible
The
with his play
screen.
calling on the
Mm.
Yes.
sideline.
Hashtag pack up Zach. I'm about to start a new hashtag. Y'all start this.
Yeah,
Ooh,
some.
that's ooh.
Hashtag pack up
You know
Zach.
what?
Please.
You gave me an idea. Don't let I can't even go Sunday to the I can't go to the Dolphin game. My spirit ain't right. But I already know what sign I would make for the defense. I already got it. I don't think I'm gonna tell y'all, but I already got a good one. But you just gave me a head. Don't look here. I will sit here and put hashtag whatever you just said. I'll go back and replay it and make
Pack
that
up Zach.
Pack up
pack up
Zach.
that and put some
Back 'em
bags
up.
up under that same. But for Obridge, I'm gonna do when defense do good. I'm gonna have his picture. Somebody posted on social media.
What was with the
But you know,
extra? What was with the? It was
Go
two
ahead.
times extra receiver on the field. It was, I mean,
It
legal.
was 10 men on the
on the
field, and
field,
then it was too many on the second.
and it was
Obridge
It was
didn't
too
catch.
ineligible
many.
player down the field
Yeah.
also. Ineligible
Uh huh.
player on
Yep.
the field.
Yep.
But it's like all y'all coaches on the field,
And
y'all,
then one
all
ball,
y'all, and people in the booth, y'all can't sit here and count.
and then one ball that he threw to Mooney. Mooney could not catch it. I mean, it was
Because he
going there.
threw it like
He
he
threw
was
it, but
daggone.
he didn't catch it. He just. I mean, I felt he could have caught it.
I
You
don't know.
know.
I think he threw it too hard. Like, damn.
I mean, it
And
went
if
through
he's
his
not throwing it
hand.
too
It went
hard,
through
he's
his
throwing it
hand.
too low.
It went through his hand. He could have. I think he could have got it. He
I think
just
he had
missed.
to fight to get that ball, Miss Pam, in my opinion, because
Oh
it was
Lord.
not thrown. It wasn't thrown as good as it needed to
I'm gonna
be.
have to go back and watch that
Watch.
replay because I could have
I
sworn
forgot to
that
go
he could
because
have caught that
And
ball.
Mucho Grundy said, with just the, I guess in defense of Zach coming down the field, it did help with not getting delayed games calls. I saw him on the field does help.
They
So
got one
we
delayed
I'm
call.
about to
They
say
got
we
one
had a
delayed
delay
game call.
game. We
They
did have a
got one.
delay.
but that
Yes.
was after he was hurt, wasn't it though?
No, I
Uh,
don't think so.
I don't know. I don't know, but he got one in the game. He
Mm-hmm.
did. He did. It was too
Yeah.
many penalties that I can't count my fingers or toe. But I'm mad the fact that the referee didn't call no penalties in San Francisco for them holding the players. Cause
Mhm.
I saw a bunch of holes in that. You
And
know.
over, I was disappointed in him. Be like, y'all sit here and let McCaffrey run a
Yeah,
month.
we was exposed.
But
Oh
but
my
but in
We
his
was
god.
defense,
exposed.
I'm gonna tell you, in his defense,
Mm-hmm.
they had a defense. They had I can't pronounce his name. Who was the head coach at the Jets? You know, had a similar
Oh, Salah.
system. Yeah, similar
Uh-huh.
system. You know, so
But they work together.
they were able to be the better team to beat that system. It was a similar system, but
I,
they were able to run the system better than we are.
but he know the system. They worked together last season.
He knew him well.
There
You
you
Hey,
took
what
his
go.
can I say?
you
What can I
took his
say?
job. You took his job. You were the interim. Like
It did, but he learned what he learned from. He learned from him, and he was better at beating him into the game. He knew the system, and the whole 49ers team knew that system, and so
and
they
it's
were the better.
crazy.
They were better. They did a better job running it than
They
we did.
did. Cause they made me John
So
look good.
did.
Cause
I'm like,
that's
y'all
why I was
sit
mad
here.
at Zach. I mean, it's a mirror image. They were doing the same thing we were doing in the Bills game, running, using B John the same way. Why couldn't you do it the same thing with them? Because they were able to stop it. That was it.
But the question is during the Bills game, Bajan didn't cut in the middle. Bajan cut on the outside.
Sure
So
did.
why
But see, they
Bajan
had
didn't
the
cut on
outside
the
block. They
outside was
couldn't go. They couldn't go outside.
So
I
this
mean,
yeah.
they.
this question I have for you ladies then.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are saying why well, to me personally, I feel like at times Penix I feel like he's still kind of not comfortable with moving his feet. There was a couple of plays I felt that he could put a ran it in and got in there. Do y'all feel like he's still kind of afraid of that?
He
I
can't
think
use
after
that
he
because he
got
ran
hit
in the
down,
Bills game.
Ridley
No, he
style.
ran. I don't think he's not comfortable running. I
Yeah,
don't
Yeah,
he ran, but
he
after
ran
he
all
got
up in
injured,
that
I
Bills
think that
game.
was the
That I would
case.
have thought, like, you know what, use your feet to get this,
he know better. He done broke to his legs at the same time. He done learned the hard way.
It's a mental thing right now.
I
You know what I
think he's
mean?
just
And
trying
they
to
and
make
they were hitting
plays.
him, and they were sacking him, and of course he injured the lower legs. So it's got to be flashing back in his mind about. I mean, fearful of getting hurt.
And he was bleeding at one time. I don't know if y'all saw when he was in the huddle. They show his forearm. It was just running down his arm.
I mean, he got
I mean, he was knocked out a few times
that
down there.
offensive line
Was.
did do that
The
offensive line did
offensive
not do
line
their
did
job to
not.
protect him.
They didn't
They
protect that
did
guy.
And
I can tell
not.
you that.
I mean it just
I
it was
told
just
y'all
ugly.
the offensive line couldn't hold a sneeze.
That's
Sunday
what
night.
I'm saying. They couldn't do anything.
I'm
I
like, bruh,
mean, they
He looked
couldn't.
like
I
Matt
mean,
Ryan a
it's
little
just like
bit
every call, every play they made, that
two,
defense was
three.
able to
back
counter
in the
Yeah,
that.
day.
So that's what made me think that. I mean, if you hear that it was a defensive player from 49ers, he actually bragged about how they were able to pick up and
easily.
easily pick up the plays.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he bragged about it. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
And people don't realize that O line holding a defender for 2 or 3 extra seconds than what it did makes the big difference. And
Sure does.
they were not holding up for nothing. I'm just still baffled by using Bijan going straight up the middle. It just wasn't working. Why y'all still
and
utilizing
why
him
you
up the
didn't
middle?
use Bijan
Like
on
why
fourth
you
and
didn't?
run? Yeah,
Yeah,
he's your best running
Yeah,
back.
that
Why
fourth
didn't you
and
use him on
one,
fourth run? You took him out of the game.
yeah, but then if it ain't working for Bijan, use your
you
big
get
star back.
Tyler. You get
Yes. Like
Tyler.
it's not
And
all
what Tyler was
Bijan not
stopped
gonna
too
always
now.
have a great game. You have another RB1B.
And he
Use
was being
him.
stopped too. He was being stopped. But my beef is fourth and run. You use your best guy to go after them, and they
Yeah.
took him out of the
If you
game.
make it
And
known you want a great, that's just
that's
Get
stupid.
just
some of these comments
dumb.
from fans. So Mucci Grandi says the 49ers only scored 20 points. I honestly believe our defense did enough to keep us in the game. Offense
They did. They
no
did.
defense at
They
all. And
did.
I
They
agree
did
with
what
that
they
one.
could.
When
I
they
agree
got
with
a
that one. You know.
they got a pick and we didn't even capitalize on it. That pissed me off too.
Show did it.
And
Oh
Chrissy
my
said, but
god.
who doesn't know that our OC isn't creative enough to adjust?
He's
Bijan
not.
couldn't
You're
go
right. He's
outside.
not.
The Niners were prepared to cover Drake and Bijan and put the pressure on MPJ. That's
And wasn't even worried
Exactly.
about Mooney. Wasn't even worried about
And
Mooney.
that should have been
Oh
Mooney
heck
game.
no.
You switch it up. You don't go to the person you know they have a game plan
Bingo.
for.
but you but
You go to
Bingo.
but
somebody else they least
you know
expect.
our offensive coordinator. Don't
That's
make
all.
them
Man,
That's
talking
why I
about he
say it's
got a
coaching.
it's
That's
coach.
why I say
bag
it's
of
coaching.
bag of tricks.
It ain't a bag. If it's a
Tricks
bag,
or
it's one of them
tricks.
tiny sandwich bags
It's
you
a
put
bag
them
of
goldfish
predictability.
in.
That's what it is.
Oh
A
my.
bag of predictability.
I should
Because
It's
they
either
knew
it's
what
either
was
A
going
or
on.
B. It's either A or B, and
no,
sometimes C.
it's
It's
all
A or
A.
B,
It
sometimes C.
is
It's
all
it's
A
what
with
you play,
him.
when you're playing Tekken and you be playing that one the kid that know how to play.
Yeah, you just press A the whole time. Yeah, that's
A
him.
A
Pump, pump, pump,
A.
pump, 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 pump,
Yeah,
pump, 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 pump,
that's
pump.
him.
That's him.
Yeah,
that's it.
I bet you.
Dang.
I don't know a playbook
Dang.
like that, but I can tell you, I bet you I would have won that game.
Yeah.
I
It
mean, not
Dang.
you worse than a Madden video game. I know all the damn plays. I go through them all when I'm playing. Like, come on, you pull one out of Madden for all I care.
I'm like, bro.
I felt bad for my Rise Tours fan base that was out there. I felt bad for them.
And I like what
Ooh-wee.
Ryder Robinson, no Nick Bosa and Fred Warner on Atlanta Falcons didn't take advantage of it, unacceptable. And I was like, yeah, like but
Absolutely.
I said
Absolutely.
I don't even look at that because I said the Falcons need to go in that game playing it like it's a playoff game because be
Exactly.
prepared for it like it's a playoff game because you don't want to go off. Oh, they got all these injuries. They beat up. They banged up. We go in there and lose against the team we should have damn been beaten.
Of all
I'm
And
people,
telling you,
Yeah.
because it's supposed to be next man up, and that's unfortunately an example of next man up. I'm
and it
sorry.
wasn't, cause
yeah,
especially with Diablo out, that definitely was not
That's
number
why I
one.
Oh
said
my
he put,
gosh,
who in there, and he was
Diablo!
definitely lost.
It was
And then poor
evident.
Caden Ellis, they put him in a bad position.
I'm
I'm
like,
like,
bro.
why y'all doing that?
so MPJ was following the plays Rod and Zach told him. Raheem said that in his press conference, and that's what he
And that's
also
what he's
repeats
supposed
every
to
time.
do.
He always repeats that. He's like, I'm just whatever they
He's
tell
a
me, that's what I'm
rookie.
gonna do.
One of these
Yeah.
days, I need him to get that Aaron Rodgers mentality. I don't know if y'all
Say,
remember
fuck
that
that.
year. His
I'm gonna
OC,
run my own
he
shit.
got beef. he had was given a play, and
No huddle.
Aaron Rodgers didn't like it. He wasn't gonna run that play, and he would look on the sideline and smile at his OC, and he knew he didn't call that play. He didn't run the play he called. Eventually, I need Michael Penix to use your brain. You know it's not gonna work. We in a clutch time. Your fans are in dire need
You
of a
know what works
playoff.
best for you as a
Come
quarterback.
on,
Quarterback.
play ball.
Right.
Yeah.
I need you to get some balls. Tell your OC it ain't working, and you need to be more of a leader in reference to get you and your offense clicking on what y'all know is gonna work. Y'all need to have a players only meeting, and y'all need to pull your OC aside because
So Mucho is
He a rookie.
understand what I was
He is
saying
an
just a little bit.
inexperienced
Something gotta change.
OC.
Now,
Imagine if you have an experienced OC running that offense. Imagine that.
yeah,
I'll be
you
at
I
get
every
off
home
mean,
it.
that's the
game.
problem right there.
Yeah,
You put a rookie OC, or well, no, he
experience,
has this is his second year.
experience,
He should
you know,
know better.
head coach.
Inexperienced.
Yeah.
You know, this the buddy system. But Mucho Brunner was kind of saying what I was saying earlier, you ladies. It was although he didn't run some in the Bills game, I think he is still nervous to run, like we were saying.
Yeah.
His runs are hesitant. He needs to learn to feel pressure and when to take off and go get them 5
Exactly.
yards. That's what I'm saying. I'm missing that part of him when it comes down to these crucial games where it's like I can't rely on my damn coaching staff. So I'm finna boom. I see them 5 yards right there. I can get in there and get a first down. I got it.
But you know what, Maggie? He was doing that in the Tampa game. When he felt the pressure, he took off. But
Yeah,
my question
didn't
is,
he
and
run
I
for a
get
touchdown?
this, but I don't understand why he maybe he got hit too many times in his
He got hit
flashbacks.
many times. He didn't, he didn't feel confident enough, and we don't know
Yeah,
how far in the game he was really because he was beat up.
he was really beat up. Yeah,
I think he walked off limping for a moment. We was like,
toe up to the floor. That's what he was.
need him to have that Matt Ryan mentality with his offense then.
yeah, because Matt Ryan had a whole bust. We had a
Okay, Matt didn't play now.
That man do not care, okay?
He don't
Get in this
care.
damn
He
huddle.
run that show. I'm gonna tell you. He
Get in
run
this
that
damn
show.
huddle.
So let's get into let's talk about the next cut we just did.
Oh yes.
So Ray.
Ooh wee.
What the hell happened, y'all?
I don't know.
He messy.
Are you saying
It's an
that
off field. I think
his
it's an
coach-
off the field incident.
Yep, he
With him.
messy.
That too.
and
And there's a picture floating around of him smirking while they was in the locker room. You could just smell like the resentment.
So you
I
think he
don't
was
know.
against her?
I don't know, but it was just so random that all of a sudden, like, they weren't using him in the beginning. And I mean, usually we see him, run a couple balls or at least,
Ray is cray.
No, that's funny.
He didn't
That's
do his
funny.
job, y'all. That's it. The name of the
I
game.
mean, but
Blocking.
you can't blame nobody else but you at the end of the day.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
it's your
He lost his job.
Do you think
Casey Washington, these rookies are running. You got to
with his
step up or
Yeah.
step out.
because that's kind of when it was starting to be apparent it was an issue.
What
Or
happened? The quarterback,
you
the
said
wide receiver
something
coach got let
about
go.
that his birthday was leading up to that Monday night game where he celebrated his birthday and that was a disciplinary thing. Didn't you say that, Pam?
Yeah, it was some outfit.
He had a
It was
party
some.
or something and he wasn't
Yeah,
practicing or something. So
yeah. He did something that
Because being
Raheem
a
punished
healthy
him, but
scratch is
Raheem is not gonna tell us what he did.
but I feel like I really before I could not go back and find it because it was not on his Twitter. I know for a fact he tweeted something and he said something and I can't find it. Like I said, it's not on his page, but I can't recall who I saw it from. But
He
it was a
checked out on the
screenshot
team,
of his
y'all.
page that
He
he
pretty
said
much checked
something.
out on the team because I think it was a video out there doing the Bills game celebration. He had a certain look that he wasn't with the
That's
team.
what I was talking about.
They had a video. They had a picture of him when they were doing the celebration that he was not
I think I know that picture. Hold on. I can
Yeah,
find it.
yeah.
Yep.
He had an
So
attitude
Bajan,
like
He sure did. Like,
he's
yeah,
not with the
Bajan,
team.
they
He's
were
not part of the
celebrating
team.
him.
That's why
Yep.
he's not on the
The
team.
People's Champ posted it. Let me go to his page. I know he posted it.
Yeah, because I saw that. I said, "Oh my God, he is something
He
going
is a
on with him."
hater. He's a hate. That is the look of I'm
Bajan.
hating on you.
I'm like,
Well, you need to step your
yeah,
game up, bruh. That's just what it
yeah.
is.
Mm-hmm.
Too many rookies on our team for you not to be trying to step up and fight for your position. Sorry.
Exactly.
Well,
Sorry.
who next? Chris?
Huh?
Who's
Mm.
up next? Who's taking his spot?
Somebody said David
Well,
Seals
well,
is number
Carlos
3
Washington
wide
is
receiver.
Oh,
already
I
in
don't like
there.
David Seals. That name don't ring a
Where's
bell.
Blair at?
I found it.
That's why I was
Somebody
asking
tell
you,
me where
Pam.
Blair.
He's
Somebody
still on practice
ask
squad,
me what
right?
happened to him.
Let me
Is he on the practice squad? Did somebody pick him up? I ain't hear
No,
nothing. Is
Chris.
he
who are
injured?
these new signings? Who are these new
Chris was on the
signings that we got?
sideline.
I didn't even take a look at it yet.
No, I'm talking about Chris Blair. Why they're not bringing him up, not starting him?
That's why I don't remember no David
because
Sellers
he can
at no
stretch
training
that
camp.
field. So
That's
what's
just
going on with that?
I'm gonna put
something
this
going
picture
on
up,
with
y'all.
that.
Hold
'Cause
on.
that's not making sense to me.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
That was you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
I want to see if he said. Did you find that post? I want to see if Ray said something.
Oh well,
Recently.
I
No,
saw
he
the
just had
picture
that
I'm talking
look.
about.
They
So I'm looking
posted it. I wish I had a screenshot when I saw it. I went
I'm gonna
through
look
it. I
for the
said,
post
look
in
at
a minute
that.
too, but let me get this picture up here real quick for the fans
Okay.
to see it.
Okay.
Because
What picture?
the picture where they highlighted where I hope we can see it real good. But
Yeah. You gotta
they
look
was
at their
highlighting how his
face.
look was when they were celebrating.
But
Celebrating.
I saw
Mm-hmm.
one in the
Yeah.
locker
They were
room. They were celebrating.
giving Bijan the game ball and he had
It's
that
that one,
certain look.
Bree.
Like that one.
It's that
That
one,
one.
Bree. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Okay. But
I
there
got
was one they had a video when they were he had scored and he came back on the sideline. He was cheering.
That's a front. Come on now.
Okay,
That is a
but in the
front.
locker room he
And the
went with
locker
the group.
room behind the
He
scenes
went with the
shows
group.
something different.
He went behind the
You know,
scenes. All the reporters in there.
tell me, yeah, he gonna show, oh yeah, I'm with the team and all this, publicity, but behind the
I
scene,
want the
it's a
job.
different story.
It's my job. Oh, here you go, right here. Okay, I'm gonna put it on here.
Okay.
It's a screenshot, but so I don't know how well it's gonna show up. But
Uh-huh.
let me see. Did it
Let's
pull
see
up?
if he posted on anything on Instagram.
Yeah,
He on
see if he's
TikTok.
posting anything on Instagram. I don't know. Well, you really can't see it.
Because that picture is zoomed in on him. And somebody
Yes.
pointed that out. I don't know what reporter
let me see if
pointed
I can
that
make
out
it
or
better.
what.
Let me make it
You
better.
want me go on Twitter, Maggie, and type Ray. I'm pretty sure you'll find it.
Okay, let me see if I can do that.
Really? Under he probably blocked blocked his.
I'm gonna make it try to get larger.
No, just search Ray. Let me see.
Ray ain't gonna have that. It's somebody
No.
that out there.
No, you just search his name, not his page.
Okay.
On Twitter.
I'm looking on Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah, go on Twitter and search Ray McLeod, and under the thing that says top, the tab that says top, scroll down, and they got the one of him in the picture getting his hair braided, and then under that somebody Joe knows it all. NFLs.
Okay, I'm gonna get that one.
That's the one because he has a.
And they zoomed on his face a lot better. I see that one. Okay. I'm going to put both of them up and see which one shows better. But, okay. So y'all bear with me, people.
You need to show his video, his rapping video he posted.
Oh, he did some rapping.
That's what he's been doing on Twitter. That's what I follow him on Twitter, and that's why I be seeing most of his action on Twitter.
He don't need
not Twitter,
he's trying to keep
TikTok.
him paid.
And he's been doing a lot of fashion thing too.
Fashion,
so
he's
got an ego going on, egotistical.
Music. Yeah, he got a lot.
Okay, so I'm fixing them up so I can see the whole thing. And I'm gonna post them here. But
the team was not important for him.
Okay, got them both. I'm gonna put this in the chat.
Oh, you got them both. Okay.
I got them both, but we're gonna post both of them and see which one comes up better.
Okay. I just don't like Raheem. Don't want to be real.
Ray
You said
challenged
what?
Raheem after Ike Hillard was fired, and I said that's why I was asking: was it when that coach got fired that he was feeling?
Yeah, because him and Ike got along well, so that probably had something to do with it too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so but still, you know, and I think he resented he got fired for
I think this
all
picture's
that.
gonna be bigger, so I'm just gonna use the one that Miss Bree showed me because other ones look too small. Okay,
Okay.
I'm putting it in here real quick, and
right.
I heard Ray made a diss track about the Falcons before he got cut, but I can't find it.
Oh my god! Yeah, yeah, I would like to hear that dish because you could probably hear what was his grievances about it. You know.
I'm sorry, Bree. Let me get Bree back up here. I didn't even realize she was not on here. Hold on. Let me cancel this real quick.
Yeah.
Bree, where you go?
I don't know what happened.
And Miss, what happened? What y'all
where's Christina being? Oh my goodness!
I don't know what happened.
You know what? Y'all three did the same thing to me.
He done
Ray done tapped in, y'all. It's Ray's fault, y'all. He was like,
not Dirk Cutter fault.
Talk about me.
Boy, go get you a job.
Get you a job. Home Depot is hiring Ray.
Right.
You had some good.
You want to be a rapper, you know, you can take your studio time now. Go ahead, bro. Do your brother. Come on, folks.
I tell you.
Yeah, no. Let me get this picture up on here real quick. I wish this thing would. I got some.
He need to sponsor for Head and Shoulders. He would get some good money with that hair.
He could have.
He should get sponsored by AMC with that forehead.
Hair. He can get some kind of hair products sponsor.
Yeah.
He definitely can.
If you want a model, that's what.
Not with that attitude. Head and Shoulders ain't gonna deal with that.
You know they're gonna go back and behind the scenes, like, so let us know for real.
Well, I don't know what's going on with him.
Is he a good player to pick up? Should he be sponsored? What's going on, Falcons?
Just tell the people what happened. You had like
he need to come clean. I mean, you saying this behind closed door. You need to come clean. Let us know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I need Adam Rank to go find out what happened.
I need to be a fly on the wall to find out. Oh, there it is. That's it.
There we go.
That's it.
You can't see it?
And
no, I see all of y'all.
I see it.
I see it.
You got another device to look at the YouTube chat?
My computer acting crazy. He done tapped in my computer now.
Oh Lord.
That's that face though. Let me find the other picture because then you can see who was in front of him with that look.
That look. I gotta get on YouTube right quick.
Okay, so go on YouTube.
Because they were happy. You notice the players were happy, and he didn't have that happy expression in there.
I mean, look at the man behind him. He was happy and he's smiling.
He was happy.
You know.
Ooh, you know a hater when you see one, child.
And he was a hater. He was hater.
Yeah, I seen that one. That's the one I seen. What's the other one?
That show. I'm gonna find the other one so we can see the full picture. I'm just trying to get it real quick. I got too many things up in here. But on that though, y'all. So while we talking about Ray, anything else y'all want to talk about? So
next week,
I keep saying that Raheem is. I'm not convinced yet that he's here for the long haul.
He's not.
That's me. All I got to say, if they don't make that playoff, I mean that's him. That's the end of him right there. He got to make the playoff in order to survive.
What happen? You know, if let's say, you know, the rest of the season is a fluke. We're gonna knock the wood on that one.
And then he got to be better than that seven win record too. That's
so my
thing.
question would be: so who comes in and take over? Would you actually consider Brick being for a while?
No.
Consider who?
Brick.
No, he's not ready. He's not
Brick.
ready. Brick not ready. Brick need to stay where he is.
Don't need that. That's why.
But one thing about it, whoever coming in,
defense.
whoever coming in got to accept Brick as the defensive coordinator.
So
Yeah.
would you
That's the
bring in
point.
somebody that's offensive or defensive?
This
Gotta work with the
head
offense.
coaching, just
Offensive.
experience, just as a head coach, not coming, just an experienced head coach for many, many years is
Yes.
what we need. Not
Veterans
somebody
at it.
fresh into
Got
a
a
head
track
coach
record.
position.
Gotcha.
A long track record. I'll be like
Gotcha.
a long one.
And
Yeah.
I can agree with you on that one, Bree. Just somebody that got some skill set. So this is a little bit
That,
better right
that's
here.
the one. That's the one.
This a hater.
He is a hater.
It's a hater in the
Now, some people say
house.
don't take that screenshot and it was just a bad moment for him. Nah, bro.
Mm-mm.
You got everybody in smiles. You over there looking like,
Hey.
I don't know.
Not a good look, Ray Ray. And other
Not a
teams,
good
other head
look.
coaches,
What y'all
other players looking at this too. So you trying to
Yeah.
make yourself a fresh resume to put out there for yourself. This not cute
over it
for
was
them to
not
look up and see right now.
Yeah.
I
They
just
was like
want
they don't
him to
want his
be.
hating ass in
I
the
just
in their
want him
locker
to
room.
So we
be
got
real
some
petty,
coaching
and I want him to put
sessions.
it on the social media why they released him. I just
You
want him
know
to
what?
put it
I'm agreeing with.
put
Look
it
at
on it.
mutual. I'm agreeing with it. McCarthy would be good. I like McCarthy. I
I
agree
like
with Mucho.
McCarthy.
I mean,
That's
cause he
Green Bay. Oh
that's Green
yeah.
Bay, and he in the Dallas. He was from Dallas. He was last coach in
hmm
Dallas. I would agree with him, McCarthy. I think
Okay.
he would be better in that
Which
position.
Harbaugh, Mucho Grundy? Which Harbaugh are you talking about? You talking about Chargers or Ravens?
And she said he would probably, because if they get rid of him in the middle of the season, they got to put somebody in there as
They
an
got to put an interim, but now
And it won't be Zach. They better not put
Raheem gonna
Zach.
stay till the end of the season, y'all. I'm telling you, if the man don't make the playoff, he is gone. His job is gone.
Come
So yeah,
And
on
a
for the
lot of people
culture.
thinking Terry going. Terry's not going nowhere, y'all.
Terry ain't going nowhere.
Terry ain't
Terry's
going
not
Oh
going
yeah,
nowhere.
nowhere.
we ain't
I
He
worried
got
did
about
news.
Terry.
absolutely
Terry ain't
nothing
going nowhere.
to
Terry's
get in this
actually done his
situation.
job.
He
Yeah,
he
He's done
gave
his
Terry
him
getting
the
the
job
players.
very,
players.
very well.
You got to
It's
get
up
the
to him to
coaches to
coach him.
execute the players. Use them fucking right. Run the right
Yeah.
plays.
But yeah, I'll
Right.
go after McCarthy. I wouldn't mind having McCarthy as a head coach. I like him better. I mean, he's
Mm-hmm.
experienced, you
Experience
know.
season.
And then you
Well
know
season.
what? I think he'd keep Jeff Albrecht there.
He
He would
will.
not change that. But he'll bring his own offensive coordinator
That's fine.
and whatever. Probably bring a special team coach.
And he's
But
done either way. And
that
that's the good
defensive
thing
side of the
about it.
game, it is
Don't
not
mess
gonna
with it.
change.
With the
Don't mess
head
with it.
coach leaving, that means those coordinators, well, we're gonna hold on the break for a little bit.
The
But
Brick and
I just
Ali
think
and
they gonna
Rudy
let
ain't
him.
going nowhere, y'all.
They ain't
I'm
gonna
gonna
let
tell
him
y'all
go.
that they're not going nowhere. They didn't do
Mm-mm.
anything to lose their job. It's the
Mm-mm.
offensive coordinator and it's
Yeah,
the
all of them.
special team.
Special
mhm.
teams.
And they gotta
Mm-hmm.
bring back in another wide receiver coach. And
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah, yeah. Everybody on
Yeah,
that
but
offensive side
what's
gonna be
McCauley
gone.
gotta go to? What's I forgot his name. I see his face.
special teams.
No, not special teams.
I'm just
Wide
saying,
Who?
receiver.
coaches wise.
I'm trying to
Who?
think of his name. It's been a
Talking
long
about
day.
Yates? Talking about
Yes,
Yates?
TJ Yates. That's the
I
one.
told everybody on that.
He got
Now I
to go.
think the only person that's gonna probably keep that job on the offense is DJ Williams. I think he'll probably be the only one keep that job because he's closer to Michael Penix. So I think he'll probably be the only one survive that. But yeah, everybody else on that offense got to go.
Clean house.
Now Petrie,
My
I might keep
preference for
him.
a head
I might
coach,
keep Petrie,
offensive
The
coach.
running back coach. I keep him. And Ledford, he might stay. But I'm just saying the anything I mean as far as the offensive coordinator and TJ Yates, they're gone.
Yeah, I'm keeping Ledford. It said I'll try to bring McCarthy as OC
Yeah.
and Harper as head coach.
Yeah, he a good offensive coordinator. I don't think y'all I think he pretty much is the offensive coordinator cuz he hired Dan Quinn to take over the defense when he was in
hmm
Dallas.
That's right.
So but Jerry just didn't let him do what he needed to do, you know. But I think McCarthy would be a good pick. I've probably been a lot happy with him. We need a Spence head coach.
Child.
It says, Lucha Grande said, how about Jim Caldwell? Brian People said Jim Caldwell. And Muchi Grande said, what do y'all think about Todd Monken? I mean, I don't think he would be bad either.
I don't know about Caldwell. I don't know.
About Todd.
He's okay. Caldwell is okay.
I don't know.
Kind of like a C plus
We
option.
won't, you know, if we're gonna pick a head coach, we gotta pick a head coach that's
ain't gonna take no crap. Ain't no buddy with these players gonna tell them they need to go out and do their job.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we can go get Tomlin.
What's the head coach from Dallas? I don't watch that doggone.
If Tomlin leave, I wouldn't mind getting Tomlin if he leaves.
I wouldn't mind that either.
What's his name from Dallas?
Tomlin ain't going nowhere.
And now Tomlin's gonna stay there.
I'm trying to think of his name.
Who? Give clues.
From Dallas that got fired, and he and
Jason Garrett.
Jason Garrett.
This years back, 80s, 90s dynasty when they he built the culture. He on Fox. He's a analyst.
Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson.
Mentality. I need that. Ain't gonna take no shit mentality, like, cause he was very stern type of thing, and the players respected that. He really built that dynasty for them.
He sure did.
But also at the same token, a player's coach with the mindset, the personality, like Raheem. Raheem is a very good coach when it comes to the respect of the players, but it's
culture.
Buddy, you don't know how to be firm.
He just not don't
about your players liking you. I mean, I'll care about your players respecting you, but you being that best friend to them, that don't work, because it's when you do all of that, it's like, oh man, you're gonna get away with it. We gonna do this again. You know, you're not holding these players accountable. It's like, hey, we're gonna go fishing later on, y'all. It's gonna be all right. No, Negro, get in their faces.
Yeah.
And be angry. And be like, this is unacceptable. I'm mad. I'm throwing my headset. What the hell
some expression on the sideline that you actually care if they got a holding call or something.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You know, you're not showing no expression to me. That you care.
I don't think, when somebody said Rex Ryan, I'm gonna go back to Brian Peoples. Rex Ryan. He had some interviews. I don't know, they've been sold on him.
Okay.
I'm sold on Rex Ryan.
I want to play devil's advocate for a second.
Okay.
Should we pick up Belichick over Raheem then?
Yes. I was one on the Belichick train.
No.
Yes.
No. Because what has Belichick proven since?
Belichick has googly eyes for that young chick. That's why he distracted.
I'm just saying, like, he wasn't doing good in the draft or anything. No.
I wasn't a fan of Belichick.
You said hell yes. I don't know.
At least he would have probably got us a Super Bowl by cheating his way up there, you know. I feel that.
You know who I would have wanted?
Convince me.
What was his name? Steve Wilkins?
Oh, I like him. I like him a lot.
He got that mentality that
I like him a whole lot.
And I thought we were going to go that route and get him. So it kind of surprised me.
He just didn't interview well. Y'all got to accept that. Who interviewed well for that job? Raheem knew what to do to convince them to hire him. That's how he got that job.
But my thing is, Belichick would have wanted to come in here and take over everything.
That's why they didn't hire him. That's why they didn't hire him.
What I'm supposed to do?
He would have cleaned house for real.
That's why they didn't hire him.
He would have just vacuumed out the whole house. How you get a vacuum so big to vacuum the whole house out?
So
that's what he would have did.
Let me ask you this, because in my mind, they said we were gonna take our time on this process. I felt like they kind of rushed it in a sense, though.
They wasn't taking their time with it. They was giving us that fluff. Because they kept saying win now team. You can't win now team and take our time with it at the same time. You get it?
Right.
Right.
You can't.
Don't get me wrong.
You're contradicting yourself. We want to win now, so we're gonna bring in the coaches, the players. We're gonna draft this player. We're gonna do this and do that because we want to win now. Win now means you take chances and risk.
Yeah.
And make smart decisions.
And make smart decisions, though.
That's the key thing right there.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest with you, when we lost the Super Bowl in, was it technically 2016 year, but it was 2017.
It was 2017. Yeah.
Someone told me, he's like, and he was a Falcon fan at the time. He was like, Bree, I'm gonna be honest with you. He said it's gonna take this team. That was the small window. It's gonna take this team at least 8 to 10 years to get back where we need to be as far as high caliber playoff to a possible championship type of aspect. And it's we back there. What is 10 years?
See, 26 is next year. That's 10 years.
Maybe 2018. It's 2018 may be the year that because we hosting the Super Bowl.
But this is our window to make it happen, is what I'm saying.
I understand. But
typical teams take 8 to 10 years to get back right in that aspect if they draft right, because we got to take into consideration after the Super Bowl all those high contracts we had to let go players and then being in cap hell from hell.
That's why Terry was put over.
That's why Terry not going nowhere, y'all. He got us out of the cap space and all that. That's why he's not going nowhere.
We've been in cap hell for
man. That's why he is not
going in hell. We was in the pit
since Julio.
Yeah, so it's kind of like it's time to clean all of that up, and we're in that window to be a playoff team. Like we're in that small
all I got
window.
to say, he need to make the playoff, and he need to be better than that 7-win record.
Because if we don't,
he has to have a winning record. It's got to be a winning record.
Yeah, because if we don't make it,
if we don't get better than that 7-win record, and we don't make that playoff, especially don't make that playoff, he's gone. He's gone.
But what I'm getting at is you see how long it took to clean up the cap. You see how long it took to get the key players that we have now. Yeah. We have about 3 to 4 years to make it happen with the roster we have now, or we gonna be back in the same situation. You got to make the playoffs to make the money to get the pay them. So we don't get it done within to me 2 to 3 years, we gonna be right back where we started.
And I'm gonna go back to what Miss Christie said. I wish she could have joined us tonight, but it all comes down to we got to get rid of this buddy system. Yeah, it's failing.
It is failing bad.
You can't win now with mediocre head coaches and inexperienced coordinators. It's just the bottom line.
It shows. It shows that San Francisco game definitely shows its ugly head. That he was not ready for them, and they were all ready for him.
My next question is, sorry to cut you off, I think about it.
I know.
When is Arthur Smith's son, what is he doing behind the scenes? Because we got a little glimpse of what he was doing during the draft process. Because there was one night that
he groomed to take over.
He was talking to the draftees that got selected that particular game. So it's kind of like, what is he doing behind the scenes? Because like it's by that time you need to step in, nephew, and come on now, you need to be making some calls.
I don't know if Papa is saying, hey. Papa, I don't know. He's saying I want you to get the team when this team is that great of a team. So I don't feel so like I gotta always step in.
Yeah.
A team that's because they trying to build they building a team for a win now, but they also trying to build a team for the future. That's why we got a lot of young players and things like that. Yeah. So, but you can't do that with inexperienced coaches. Like that. So
that's what I'm saying.
I do feel that there needs to be some more decision makers out in there, along with Blank, along with Terry and everybody that kind of say, hey,
Greg Beatles.
what's best for this team right about now?
Yeah.
A young face, somebody that's kind of been back there watching and listening and seeing how Blank has been operating, but with a wiser mind,
Yeah.
No offense, this man is up there now.
Yeah.
You've been doing it for so long. Of course, I respect what Blank is doing with the city. Now he's putting up these hospitals. He's doing this. He's giving
He's
money
doing
to
a whole
colleges.
lot.
He is a major, major man that is just, he's not selfish with his money and things like that.
Yeah.
But there does need to be somebody else in his ear like, hey, I think, I have some feedback about what kind of works here, what feels better here. Just you sit back a little bit, just take a break. You don't have to be out there on the field like this every time. Let me kind of take in and, get some young minds in there a little bit. And even if they got to bring some outside in to help along that process, somebody that's experienced with all of that to come aid in that process, so he can go sit back and chill and worry about whatever else, how else he want to break his bread. But I feel that there does need to be some type of shake up a little bit about who's making the big decisions for his team.
It's giving Jerry Jones.
Oh, he way better than Terry Jones.
No, I'm just saying in the mindset of he won't hand over his team. He's making decisions that someone else needs to make, is what I'm getting at. Because Jerry Jones has made some boneheaded decisions that he shouldn't have. And Jerry Jones is that type of person. He want his hand in the pot for everything, and knowing that his
girl,
thing
to his deathbed, on his deathbed, you gonna be making decisions.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. That's what I think. Come on now, it's been that time. We love you, but
sometimes it could be an ego thing too. It's like I'm the man. I don't put my own self in the ring of honor, so I ain't going nowhere.
That's what I'm saying.
You sit me down.
And
who gonna tell Mr. Blank sit your ass down when you going to pay your paycheck?
Ain't nobody gonna tell him that, girl.
Ain't nobody gonna tell him that.
It's time.
We love you, sir.
Basically, we need a John Lynch.
We love you, Mr. Blank. Mr. Blank. We love you, Mr. Blank.
Advisor, somebody that can come in. They got a little bit more like, how do you build a
I love a John Lynch type person. That would be amazing.
So hopefully they starting to talk. We don't know what's behind the scenes. I do hope
we don't
jumble a little bit because, like, look, y'all don't change head coaches. You got a whole new GM. Well, he's not new anymore, but you've been pulling the plugs on a lot of things. Now you got to figure out, you know what, something else ain't working here. What else could it be?
All I got to say, Terry's not going nowhere. All I got to say, he ain't going nowhere. He did absolutely nothing to put himself where he could get fired.
Somebody said it earlier. Been good to pick who the head coach was going to be. Y'all feel that was the case?
What?
That he didn't get a chance to really get the head coach. He didn't really get a say in that. I don't think that was his guy.
That was not his guy. You're right. I think he should be involved in the process.
For sure.
When McKay and Greg Beatles and Arthur Blank, the ones with that selection,
they had that selection. What's the name? Did not have that selection.
Clearing out locker rooms and whatever was going on with other players while those interviews was going on or something. It was like people kept asking, "Where's Terry? Where's Terry?" I kind of remember that. It was vague, but I think he was with the business of Flowery Branch and everything. That's what I kind of remember.
I remember that.
The media, the people. It's been.
He didn't have no say so with Arthur Smith came in.
Those questions, those hard questions that we've been wanting to know, and they asked it during the off season. And once it was asked in the public during that time, that's when Rich McKay went to Atlanta United. It's like, had they not asked the questions that been wanted to be
he's
asked,
not doing a good job with Atlanta United right now.
Try. They done fired
nope.
Yeah.
So Blank and McKay made the decision in February 2024. They did the press conferences. These rookies have played under various schemes and coaches. We're gonna go ahead and probably wrap this on up, ladies. Unless y'all have anything else y'all want to hit on, we can save it for next week. But they are not being inclusive of player suggestions, but a few times Bills games. Quinn was inclusive in brotherhood mentality, had different plays. Yeah, Terry needs to hire the coach. So let's close this out. The game coming up. The rest of this, what needs to happen at this point?
Well, I hope they just realize that this time, like, we can't go from you say shit to sugar, but from sugar to shit. Excuse my
There you
language, Miss
go.
Pam.
There you go. There you
Excuse my
go.
language, Miss Pam. Excuse my
That's
language.
okay. That's okay. That's okay.
But
I was thinking the same thing.
you
I
can't
gotta use that though.
literally, you can't possibly come from that type of high and
Yeah.
then turn around and play just terribly. Now, I remember what I said last week. I remember.
Mm-hmm.
What you
I had
say?
to eat my word. I said we was gonna dub it. I said it was gonna be a dub, and I don't want to jinx my team, but I think somebody called them the Dolphins. Like
Yeah, a lot of people
literally,
about this.
Yeah.
like
Don't take
honestly,
this
I
team lightly. That's the point. I mean, you took
yeah,
Carolina
like
lightly. You don't need to take no team
No
lightly. You
team.
need to do
Name
your
one.
job and win.
And stop getting
and
up
win.
on the hype train that they hyping us up in the media. Fuck the media.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
One good thing, they at home, y'all. One good
Gotta
thing,
go.
they at home. So the
You gonna be
fans
at
and
home.
That is
fans
a
can express how they feel about the team if
Woo,
it goes
baby.
south.
'Cause I don't
It's
think I
gonna be
can
a
do
whole
it.
bunch of Dolphins fans in there too. I tell
Child.
you
Yeah.
that.
I
I
don't
will
think
be
I
there.
can
I
do
think
it.
me, sis, K Styles, and everybody. So Bree, you're not gonna be able to make it.
Lord, I gotta pray on it.
Chris,
Where you
Chris,
sitting?
I'm
Chrissy gonna
rubbing
be
my
there.
chin.
We're gonna get our tickets Friday
You
because we're
you
gonna
you
sit
I'm
sitting
rubbing my
you sitting
chin.
in the nest, or you sitting in another section?
probably another section where I can sit down and get my beer and sit down and chill.
Man, the
I'm
nest is
screaming.
Yeah, well, yeah,
No,
she
listen to
can't
this.
be in that desk because you gotta stand up all the time. You gotta sit down and watch
But it's,
look.
what's
it's
going
fun though.
on.
It's fun.
It ain't bother me Monday night because I
But it's,
had a
I'm
cup of
bringing my
cut
baby
water.
niece. I'm bringing
Hey,
my
I had
baby
a
niece.
cup
She
of
want to go to
cut
the game,
waters
so
too.
she ain't gonna want to stand there the whole time. She
Oh,
want
you was too good.
Oh, I
Oh
was
yeah.
good. And I ain't had to move. I only went to the restroom. They brought my cut waters to me. But yes,
hey,
time was
okay
saved.
then.
Okay.
Yeah. I done bought me 2 packs.
Chrissy, did you get your tickets? What section you sitting
What
in?
section? So we can
Yeah,
So
girl.
I'm in 314. So if y'all can, I
Put it in chat. Put it in
I can
yeah,
go
chat.
to
yeah, yeah. I'm
314. I
in
can look at
314.
314 and or see what Miss
I
Chrissy.
may show up for half the game.
Uh
Why?
oh.
Yeah.
Uh oh. I'm hoping to get
I
on the
mean, I just gotta
field.
be at Piedmont.
I'm hoping.
I can go from there to Piedmont, so I'll be okay.
Okay.
I'm hoping I be on the field on the sideline. Hopefully.
Okay, we're gonna talk in the background to get it together. Miss Chris, if you want
Yeah.
to jump on so we can kind of talk and coordinate, or
Yeah.
we can do it in the chat.
Yeah.
But let's go
But
ahead and just get on out of here. I know everybody young and ready to go to bed and stuff. We've been
Oh,
on this
but
child.
what needs to change is offensive play calling. Period. Point blank.
period.
Period.
Coaching,
Period.
all on
That's
coaching.
it.
All on coaching.
That's
And
All
It's
this
on
gonna
coach.
coach.
tell us
It's
something
coach.
for real too.
It's on
This
coach.
game is gonna tell us everything we need to know about how the rest of this season is gonna go. Because
Exactly.
Cause it's only gonna get harder. Cause when we play Germany, we go to Germany after
And the
in
Colts are
2 weeks,
number
right?
one ranked
2 weeks.
team. They're the
They
number
are
one ranked team.
six
And I
and
got
one.
Daniel
I
Jones
cannot
as a
believe that.
quarterback. So that he a number one ranked team.
And we in the third in the division now in the NFC South.
No, we're number
Yes, the
two
Panthers
because
have
Panther lost.
Oh,
Panther
cause
lost.
Diablo is not.
I thought they're 4-3.
I think Diablo is
The Panthers.
No,
out.
they
They're
lost
not
the
4-3.
game. They lost.
Oh,
They
okay.
they
lost.
lost bad. That Mike Evans injury hurt them yesterday.
Yeah.
That was a good game though.
Everybody in that division lost.
Okay,
Dog.
so
Yeah, Carolina
Diablo.
won.
Who did Carolina play? Because I thought they lost.
Hold on, I'm pulling
No.
it up.
They said Diablo will miss some time. That's all we know right now.
Yeah, he heard that
No.
forehand. He
Oh
heard
yeah,
that
he gonna miss some
forearm.
time. That's a forearm.
That's the
Yeah,
forearm.
that's right.
Yeah.
He
He has a
fractured
fracture
that.
in his forearm. He is week to week at this point with him.
Yeah.
As far as we was talking about, who else? Troy.
Child.
Ooh. Child, Troy
Yeah,
is
we're third in the NFC South. Carolina is second. That's what I thought.
okay. Who
Good
did
old.
Carolina play?
Hold on.
Because I thought they lost. Or they had a bye. They might have had a bye. Did they have a bye?
The 21st.
No, they
No,
didn't have
this
a
is
bye.
no, it's week
They beat
7,
the
so no.
Jets.
No, they didn't have a bye because I started their running back. Oh
They
God,
beat
who
the
did they
Jets
play?
Sunday.
Huh?
Oh, they beat the
Oh, the
Jets.
Jets. Okay, the Jets.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, they in second.
yeah, they in second,
Yeah,
child.
lingering
Who
knee
would have
injury
thought?
possession, but
Who
his
would
return
have
couldn't come at
thought?
a better time than it was assigned.
Nobody,
Right.
girl.
We already knew the
Um,
mains was gonna be last, but that I thought we were gonna be in second,
I
not
don't know what's going
third.
on with Troy either. So,
And we at 500 though.
uh, they played
Yeah.
the
Mm.
Jets. They beat the Jets. Panthers beat Dallas. The Panthers beat. Okay. On that
Okay.
note, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and
Oh,
wrap it on up. We're gonna
yes.
start it off with Miss Pam. Let everybody know where to find you and your last thoughts. Hope to see
Okay. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
next.
Y'all can find me on this platform, the Ladybird AFN. I'm on most social media, Facebook, X, Instagram, even on TikTok.
Woo!
Um,
Pam on TikTok.
I'm on TikTok. I'm actually on TikTok, but I hadn't used it. I've been watching other people doing stuff. I just hadn't been using it. But what I expect this team to get back into this winning form. Um, uh, that loss should have a bad taste in their mouth that they should do better.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't have no issue with my defense. My defense gonna do this job. It's the offense that need to step up. I expect some points to be scored in this game.
Mhm.
And you're at home, you need to win this game. That's point blank. And I'm gonna be rooting for my Yellow Jackets. It's homecoming. They going against Syracuse. They are at Bobby Dodd Stadium. We're going 8-0. Sting them. You can bring that jacket out. We gonna own that Benz when we play y'all. That's my last statement, and I can't wait.
Pam, I can't wait. We you're gonna be in the stadium, but look,
Y'all gonna be at a watch party. I heard.
yeah, we're gonna do. I think we're gonna go to Twin Peaks. I believe we're gonna go to Twin
Uh
Peaks.
huh.
So I'll let y'all know about.
Ooh, I can't wait for y'all to lose that game.
Whatever, Miss Bama, whatever.
Yeah, I gotta be in the beans. I
Put all
definitely
that
gotta be
mouth,
in the
Miss Lady.
beans
Let
to watch
everybody know
that
where to find you. When's your next show and your last thoughts?
game.
Go
You
ahead.
said
Oh, don't do that. Don't.
go ahead,
She
Tina.
don't. She trying to change the subject.
Go ahead. Go
You
ahead.
know you love me, girl. Regardless if I roll with the tide, you love me, girl. Shout out to all my roll tide. We won again. We on the roll.
My
Um,
husband would say roll tie.
roll tide, roll tide. I like that. Roll tide, roll tide. Okay. I'll be done. I'm done with it. What we gotta do Sunday? We just need to win.
Yes,
It's just really it.
That's it.
yes,
I like what I saw this week with more utilization for number 8. I
yes.
feel like using him is going to be the key for
Mm-hmm.
us to spread things out. If number 1 is going to be in the game, I need him to be decoy. I need the other ones to be decoy so they can throw the ball to him, is what I
There
meant
you
to
go.
say.
There you go.
Um, and then finally, I just need y'all to protect my man. Like I used to say this all the time about Matt Ryan. I
That
don't want to
part.
have to keep repeating myself.
That
Yeah.
part.
Protect the man. Protect that man.
Mhm.
Protect
He's
that man.
cargo right now, and when he's healthy,
Literally,
Literally.
he doesn't even have a full season number of games under his belt yet. Like,
Come on.
protect that man.
Protect him. Pet his blind side, pet every side.
Yeah.
Y'all need to do
Yes,
y'all
but
job. That's
That
all I
blind
I
got to
got
side.
say.
maybe we might see some twinkle toes in there a couple of times. Just might. If he
Mhm.
feels
something, anything. But I have some shows coming up in November. Plus, my show, Blazing Comedy Saturdays, will be back November 22nd. I'm really excited to get that flyer done so we can go ahead and start advertising for that. But got three shows in November, plus a set out in Acton. So I'll be sure to share that as time gets closer. But yeah, I'll see y'all at the game.
now your show is a new location, correct?
Yes, it's gonna be on the south side, so tune in
Uh-oh.
for that info.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Outside closer than me, huh? Dang.
I may take that trip
Okay.
trip up there. Okay.
All right. So look out for those flyers and everything else. We'll make sure it's shared and
Yeah.
advertised and everything. We'll probably hear about it before November comes in,
Yes.
hopefully. So shout out to you for being booked and busy, Hanty. That's the most important time. That's most important. And Miss Bree, go ahead and let's close it out. Your last thoughts on what everybody can find you.
Well, before I forget,
Oh,
everyone can find me on Facebook, Brian Allen. I am on Instagram and TikTok. I'm not really active, and on X. I've been getting back on X, but if you want to follow me on X, it is country with a U bumpkin 26. And I think
You and so you got a whole different name.
Hey.
You need to put that in the chat so I can tag you and stuff on Instagram and all of that.
okay, I'll make sure I send it to you. But
Thank
yes, Country Bumpkin 26. And I'm not really active on TikTok like that, but I'm mostly active on Facebook, definitely.
Okay.
But my last thoughts. Hey, oh, Zach Robinson gotta go.
Pack them up. What Miss Tina B said?
everybody, hashtag pack up Zach.
Let me put it in there. Hold on.
Pack up Zach.
Hashtag.
Say it's got to be spelled this way. PACUPZAC.
Okay.
Pack up Zach.
There we go.
And then I need somebody to have him in a backpack for
Oh.
Halloween.
Ooh.
Right there. Put it down. Tag Miss Tina B in it too. Pack up.
Yeah,
Zach.
and tag me. Thank you. Pack up Zach. Give me my creds, y'all. Give me my creds.
Pack it up.
It's Tina B on all social media. Pack them up. You heard what she said.
I was wondering if you said where you could follow you and everything, so I'll make sure they.
Oh yeah, it's Tina B on all social media platforms. It's the same everywhere. I'll let you girl.
Pack
And
up.
I'm gonna get back on X too.
Yeah,
Bree.
you
Don't
should.
worry. I'm gonna get back on.
and
I
besides
boycotted it
that,
for a while.
make sure we utilize Bajan like they should, but give Tyler the ball.
Yeah, definitely use Tyler. I agree with you
There we
there.
go. Pack up Zach. Now I want you to copy, paste, and put that on all social media platforms. Say the Ladybirds of AFN told you, and Miss Tina B is the credit for it. Let's do it.
Yes.
Okay.
Hashtag
Dolphins and Aints fans. Ooh.
tag me. I'll repost it.
Ooh. Miss Christie.
Come on. Let's get it out there.
Get it out there.
Christy.
Fine. You just type her in, there she go, and then you can look up her comedy shows and everything and show up and show out.
Yes.
But on that
Yes.
note, people, you already know who I am, the first lady of Atlanta Falcons Nation. I don't consider myself the first lady of Lady Birds because it's all of y'all that make this show so great.
You are the first lady.
You
no
are the
matter
first
what.
lady. We need to get you a bomber jacket that says
the
that.
real deal. You the first lady.
Thank you.
First lady AFN.
Yes.
You know, I take
Yes.
donations, fans. Y'all
Go
can
ahead and change your name to
Thank
First Lady AFN.
First Lady of AFN. I would definitely.
That's cute, good.
But find me on social media platforms everywhere: X, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I'm on there. Of course, we on YouTube. I even got a whole YouTube channel. Folks, I got followers on YouTube for whatever reason. I don't know why. Like, why are y'all following me when I ain't doing
You
nothing?
so funny.
Literally got. Let me
Because
show
that means they waiting on you to do something.
they like, well, we're gonna just sit here until she finally do something with this child.
Hmm.
Let me
I
see.
used to post on YouTube like that a long time ago. A long time ago.
Lord, life is life, and I literally got 41 subscribers for Maggie T Productions. I ain't did nothing on that channel.
Look at you.
I love y'all. Thank you. But continue to come on over here to Atlanta Falcons Nation because we are now beyond 4K. Shout out.
Yeah.
Yes, we on the road to 5K. We
Yeah.
gotta have.
Tell
Hey,
all your friends and tell all your friends. Actually, I didn't see your
she.
sister tonight. Is she all right?
Oh, my Nisi Poo.
Yeah, I didn't see her in the chat
Nisi
tonight.
Poo. Yeah. I think my niece. The weather changes messing with her.
Oh.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Praying for a speedy
Yeah.
recovery.
Pray for the kids. Pray for the kids, y'all, in
Yes.
school,
Yes.
because germs are spreading like
Jack,
freaking wildfire.
pray for the teachers that have to be around.
And
Yes.
speaking of, please donate so the teachers can have hand sanitizers and disinfectant and tissues and all
And
that.
paper,
Yes.
pencils.
$. Hey, Miss Bree, do you even have a Cash App?
I do have a Cash App.
Then you can go
Right.
direct. If you want to give it directly to an educator right there, give it to her. What is
Give it to her.
It is Brianne, was $ Brianne, BRYANNE 26.
Say it again for the people that didn't hear it.
Yeah.
$, and you can put in the chat for me, please. $, Brianne is BRYANNE 26. My 43 students will greatly appreciate it because they need paper and
Nice.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I do see some chats coming in. Let's go ahead. Don't forget your message you wanted to share about. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so before we close out, I do want to give a shout out to Miss Witt. I don't think she really was in the chat today. She's really going through some things because she lost her stepfather this week. She was trying to force herself to come on. I told her to take a break.
Yeah.
Right now, it's not necessary. I want her, but if y'all send your condolences to her, she's taking it really hard. Actually,
yes, please keep her lifted in prayer.
She's not even down about the loss because her stepfather was a fan of 49ers fan. So she's looking at it like, hey, we got this for you.
Hey,
they got this for you. So everybody say a prayer to her. If you see her on social media, send your love and prayers to her.
That's right.
Thoughts and prayers.
We love you, Whit.
Meg, I got something to say also. Yo from Make a Way Sports lost his dad, so keep him in prayers too.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, check on your people, y'all. Check on y'all people. Make sure they all right.
Live the life the best way that you can, there you go. Thank you. Is it 26 or 2C?
26, right?
Okay.
Yes.
We're going to put up the right one. Okay. So this is the right one. Y'all send her some dollars so she can put some tissue in those kids' noses and stuff. So
definitely.
And she could get some airborne and all that to keep her healthy and stuff.
Child, Lysol, some glues.
And if you want to donate to any other educator, you can do that to the Cash App, Atlanta Falcons.
Yes.
On that note, like I said, good night, everybody. I'm ready to go eat and, holla at you.
Good night, everybody. Hey, let's go, Falcons. Let's go get that dub.
Let's go.
Please.
We want to wear a do-rag.
Please.